Alright, does anybody have a backstory scene? Otherwise, we got a brand new Factspiration document, 484 incredible questions sorted by category.
Ooh.
Yep. Don't miss those 4 hours of my life, ADHD hyperfocus. Thanks a lot.
Is it a new document or did you update the old one?
I just updated the old document.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
But it's organized now. It's organized. Alright, sounds like we're going to roll a Factspiration question. So, let me grab my D484 that I unlocked for being a good extra lifer. Alright, here we go.
It has 484 sides.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, how did it roll? Oh, I rolled 4 of them. My bad. That's how many I have. I have a whole set of them.
Damn.
Yeah, here we go. 63. Alright, 63 is in the fears category. What is your character's most recent or frequent nightmare? Alright, this could be a tough one if you were to ask the NPCs, because then you'd be burdened with that meta knowledge. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I'm going to put this up. And while you ruminate on that, would anybody for a third hero point and a third hero card draw like to sum up what happened last week?
You got it.
Challenge me, I dare you.
Yeah, hold on. Alright, you can have it. You can have it. Alright, so what happened?
Wait, Matt Sean.
What happened last week?
We entered right into combat with an unknown assailant. Just as Stack the Deck's wild magic erupted. Fortunately, no party members were harmed in the creation of this wild surge. However, the gun crit that struck Vulture was quite harmful, in fact. Vulture took cover and returned fire while the rest of the group attempted to climb up to the ledge where our ambusher was shooting from. Upon getting closer, it became clear that our aggressor was a hyena-like humanoid, I don't really know what they're called, who
Colo, they're called Colo.
Thank you.
Yeah. We can't get canceled over this. Alright, keep going.
Who was being controlled by a cursed firearm. Fortunately, once Zenny was close enough, they tried to argue for reason and calm down the situation. Once shooting ceased, it was revealed through a harrowing tale that this gun was inhabited by the soul of a mercenary named Jax, who used to protect caravans through the desert. It also came to light that Jax's death caused her daughter to wind up in the care of Mother Ketrin, and then subsequently in the unwilling employment of Ambrose Muglin. Once we revealed our intentions to take him down, Jax seemed willing to work with us, and while she pondered on this, the bandit she was possessing regained some agency, and just long enough to throw himself off a high ledge to his death. Vulture stepped up to take on the mysterious gun. We have not seen the full effects of this, but you know, in the name of science, we are curious. Carrying on through the last leg of our journey, we arrived at the Cradle of Quartz, and as we approached an old sand bridge, we were confronted by a mutated amber dragon of considerable size. Without discretion, communication was difficult, but we observed that the bridge had been patched up with the petrified remains of various humanoids and creatures, and we came to understand that this dragon was part basilisk from its mutations. Fortunately, we deduced that it wanted a toll to cross, and we gleaned that it fancied gems and other mineral products. After picking the locks, we entered to find Casawana Sphinx Golem standing guard over the entryway. We found that if we kept out of reach, it wouldn't aggress us, so we skirted around the edge of the room and began exploring the auxiliary passages, and our session ended as we entered a room with a large sarcophagus.
Alright, sounds good. Take your third hero point and your third hero card. Alrighty. Then, does anybody want to answer this question? What is your character's most recent or frequent nightmare? This, of course, will not be used against you. I'm supposed to say that part.
Lame.
I mean...
Did I get that in writing?
No, you can't. Sorry. Let's see. Alright, going once.
No.
Going twice. Oh! Someone's rolling in to contest. Vulture coming in. Going once. Going twice. Alright. Oh, okay. Go sold to Vulture for 11. All right. What does Robot dream? What does Robot dream of? Why are they nightmares?
I'm starting to feel like some of my characters may have similar things going on with them. But I guess ever since the whole losing his I guess you say losing control, so to speak, on the airship and not really sure what the hell happened. He's curious if that's gonna ever happen again, and hopefully he's not pointing his rifle at one of his friends.
Oh dang.
Well,
Okay.
friends is maybe a strong term. Compatriots for right now.
Oh, okay. So everyone's still in the compatriots section. Got it. All right. So your recurring nightmare is that you go Terminator mode and start exterminating everybody to mix many robots together there. So I guess automatons are more like Daleks than they are like Terminators, but I don't know.
Hopefully his
all right.
purpose wasn't made to exterminate people.
I feel like a lot of people in the Pathfinder universe, their purpose is to exterminate other people. It's kind of their thing in Pathfinder.
From one thing he's noticed, it's one thing to have grown up that way, but to be specifically built for that is a whole different matter.
Fair enough. All right, you can apply that extempore effect to yourself to gain that Faxpiration die. And with the recap, and oh wait, you get to ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC in the campaign.
I'm curious about our man Boots.
Boots, recurring nightmare for Boots. Okay, this is kind of grim, but all right. If it gets too scary, you tell me. All right, so Boots has a recurring nightmare that he doesn't. He really likes eating people alive. And Muglin's always telling him not to do that, because one of these days they're gonna blast their way out from the inside, you big fucking moron. And those words have haunted Boots ever since. So every time he eats a person alive, he has nightmares for days afterwards that they're gonna burst out of his tummy like a chest burster alien.
That can all be solved just by chewing his food.
As foreboding for a future confrontation.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus facts. He prefers eating smalls because, you know, they're easier to get down and keep
Snacks.
down. Yeah.
Well, good thing I might have the means to burst out.
Yeah, and maybe these are prophetic nightmares. Oh no. Oh no. Boots didn't know he signed up for a tragic Greek myth campaign. Oh, buddy. Alright. With all of that settled, we'll go explore this fun, not scary, not in any way dangerous dungeon. Alright. Just gonna put on this ancient tomb music in the background. Just gonna turn on my spooky lighting. Hold on. Turning on my fog machine. Okay. Summoning Eldritch Horrors. We're almost there. But anyways, to this not spooky, not dangerous dungeon we go.
Full on ritual.
Alright, the party is split. Love seeing it. Wait, Grandma was not there last week. Oh yeah, let me put you on the map. Do you want to be split from the party, or do you want to be with the party? Because they just blazed on ahead.
Yeah, no, I want to be with them. I was just...
Okay. Alright, so it is a very crowded dungeon. All of your B team is there, but it would be very messy to have all of them there. So of your 4 B team members, who would you like to represent the whole B team? You have a very handsome robot that makes grilled cheese.
Yes.
A very sexy elf inventor who is clumsy and socially awkward. a very handsome and intelligent gnome cleric with some killer eyebrows, and a VIP, the most important character in the game, possibly the main character of the whole story. So, is there?
Probably could have
Sounds like
stopped that stew.
okay, Stu. All right,
Okay.
all right, all right. The other three are going to be with you in spirit. Okay, they're gonna be with you in spirit. If you need them, they're there. All right, let's continue the adventure.
Seems to be some sort of sarcophagus.
Oh, okay. So this is a good scene. Katrin, as you stand in this doorway here, covering the covering the rear of the party. Don't know why I moved you there. You've passed through this curtain. This leather canvas kind of cloth curtain that's tattered but yet somehow heavy and blocks sight. And it's very cool. This Sphinx is watching you all very cautiously as you go. Up ahead, you hear Stack the deck move into another chamber. He calls back information about the chamber. As if on cue, the doors slam shut, and you hear all of the locks on the doors re-engage. The Clockwork Sphinx turns its head to the doors, lightning pulsing in its chest and along its wingtips. And then it looks back at you like, did you do that?
I'm gonna look around really confused as well. Also, possibly roll my eyes like, oh boy, not yet.
All right. I've unpaused the game. You may continue your explorations.
Before we get into anything, I want to switch armor around.
Oh, okay.
You want to like go into the pause menu and like real quick and
I'm gonna push my way
Mm,
to the front of the line here,
okay.
and I'm gonna say something's happening. All the doors just shut and locked.
well, yeah. I mean, you think the
What are
Sphinx
you
did
doing?
it? Wait, I didn't do
No,
anything.
the Sphinx didn't do it. The Sphinx almost attacked us because it thought we did it.
Oh, well.
Oh, I'm also gonna,
Question.
for no reason at all, ask you guys for some exploration actions.
Whose +1 pistol is in the party stash?
That was mine.
Do you use it?
Not. Well, since I got Jax, I'm not gonna be using it going forward.
Yeah.
So someone else can
Man.
have it.
May I use?
Yep, go for
All
it.
right.
Thank
If
you.
you choose an action that involves rolling a check, please roll a check along with that action. Thank you.
Hmm.
Why are all these pots broken?
Right?
don't know. Wait.
Oh,
what?
here I'll read.
How?
I'll read the flavor text
A
again.
certain elf with green.
Yeah. Young, sprite-like boy.
Perhaps once a worship chamber of some kind, this hall has been thoroughly looted and vandalized. Though detritus covers the chamber, there is no furniture save for a remarkably unscathed sarcophagus on an altar at the southern end of the room. For this adventure, the bottom of your monitor, I guess, is the south, or for this particular dungeon. Looking around, you see that there are runes carved all over the walls. There are also several of those hexagonal quartz lamps shedding their pale blue light.
Can I use my?
Hold on a second. I'm going through the actions here. Okay, so Zenny being stealthy, someone investigating, Vulture being stealthy, Stack is scouting, Ketrin is defending, and Bella. With this check, according to the adventure, Ooh. You're not exactly
Hero point.
sure. Hero? Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, already. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
Well, I do the recaps.
Alright. My bad. What I meant to say was, with your recall knowledge check, you realize that this is a very bad situation you found yourself in. The vandalism was the desecration and perversion of the Bry scriptures that were once written here in this once holy place. But you now notice and see the unmistakable signs of devotion to the outer gods. You realize that hidden amongst the runes and the vandalism are phrases and incantations in the Aklo language. Does anybody speak the Aklo language?
Mm-mm. Let me
There are
check.
too many languages in this
Okay.
setting.
No worries, no worries. As you kind of look over everything, you see that many of the faces of Bry that were carved or drawn onto the walls, pots, and surfaces have been perverted and corrupted with extra eyes, mouths, and tentacles added here and there. You are pretty sure that whoever did this, they were worshippers of Yog Sothoth.
Ah,
Yes.
Hmm. Do you like talk
Eldar,
about
who
this? Or...
understands what that all means, explains it. Yeah, she'll definitely be explaining that.
Time.
I have no idea what that is, but it sounds important.
It's one of the bigger, badder outer gods.
Gotcha.
Like Cthulhu guys. It's a Cthulhu
yeah.
guy.
I can't remember if he's like on the same level as Cthulhu, or is he one of the?
It's a god.
There's tiers. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Cthulhu is just a priest.
Yeah. The benefit of being in what is it? Public domain.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
do the does what am I trying to say? Does everything look like it was broken outwards, or does it look like it was like smashed in place? Like, is it everything?
It looks like over. That's a great question. It looks like it wasn't just done by a single event. It looks like it was a meaningful ongoing process.
Okay, I wasn't making sure it was like an explosion that happened.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Those of you who are attuned to magic, you do feel like currently there is a 5 or less chance of on a d20 of a wild surge occurring.
Just in this room, or
Just in general. That's your
Okay.
general vibe.
um,
Stu says, "Madam, have you finished with your armor change?"
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm ready.
do you guys want to, investigate the spooky sarcophagus?
Give it a good search to begin with, yeah. I guess I should find out why
Ooh,
this
so
place
there
has
is
been
a
so
there is a
vandalized.
passage that leads to the west into some kind of alcove.
Yeah, as I tuck away that hide armor, I pull out my
Okay.
flamethrower for the first time. Uh-oh.
Ooh, let me read this flavor text to you. This room appears to be a vestibule for the room to the east. Scattered among the torn books and broken pottery are bones, some of which have been split like logs.
Trying to get that delicious marrow, no doubt.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Hmm. There's
Maybe
books in
someone
here,
wants
though.
Yeah, I'm
What-
curious about these books, but does someone want to look around in here, sort of see if there's anything else going on?
In the alcove or the other room, or
I make it the source of my investigation and clue in whoever perceives.
Okay. If at any point you would like to change your the exploration action, just ask, and I'll throw up a fresh.
Sure.
Fresh thing.
Yeah, I'll be searching this place then.
Okay.
Yeah, I think same here.
I'll investigate the findings.
All right. So Stack, what are you doing in the room exactly?
I was muted. Yeah, he's crouched on the ground, like he's thumbing through the books, like picking up the bones, like looking at them.
Ah, that's
Like
what I needed. That's what I needed to hear. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So as you pick up one of the bones, a black cloudy dust sort of smoke begins to kind of out of it, and one of the what you thought might have been a broken sort of bowl or urn sort of floats up to the dust, and it is a mask.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, and from that point on, they're gonna roll into some initiative.
Fucking dope.
All right.
Doesn't even want to talk. Okay.
We can't really
so
have that situation.
I gotta ask some important questions here. How many of you consider yourselves to be religious in nature? Is there anybody here that's religious in nature, or care like beliefs in God, and
I think I
has?
have a healthy respect for Abadar.
Oh,
Well-
okay. Oh, okay. Good to know. All right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
think-
you can be like atheist in this setting. Gods are real, right?
Yeah.
Well,
you don't have to believe in them.
Listen,
Like, you don't have to
listen to
take
me. Listen to me
action.
right now. Listen to me right now. We live in the year 2024, and there's people that believe the Earth is flat. Okay, you could be fucking agnostic in Pathfinder if you want to be.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, you could be as ignorant as you want. That's your fantasy. It's your fantasy.
That might be a
So
fun character.
yeah. And there was a whole thing about being agnostic in a setting with gods, and it's more that you don't believe they are godlike, right? Like you think that they're just like everybody else, but they somehow got a little more power than everyone else. But they're definitely not gods. That's not the same thing. So there is a way to do it. But anyways, sounds like Ketron's our number one religious person. Good to know. Good to know. All right. We'll grab everybody and we'll roll them into initiative. All right. Hey. My is combat, there we go, combat focus. Okay. I was like, combat focus, please. I need you. Alright, we're just gonna say Stu's just chilling back here.
Initiative is on fire today.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and roll. Alright. And let's see. Then we're gonna go and change the music out. Oh, did you get locked in, Scribbles? That's okay. Oh, she's like, that's fine. I'll go back to bed.
4 of us rolled higher than a 16 on the die.
Imagine being the size of a small pug and you're sleeping in a beanbag that is a jumbo-sized beanbag for a grown human being. That's got to be the most incredible experience in the world. So, let's
Swimming in
see.
it.
Just swimming in it. Oh, okay.
I was watching this YouTube channel that does like full spa treatments for their Shiba Inu. And I
Oh,
was like,
damn.
yeah, it's
Don't
magical.
show Orf's wife. Don't show Orf's wife. He already got enough work to do. You don't need to be giving his Shiba Inus a special spa day. That's ridiculous. All right. Let's do it. Starting off initiative is the second abandoned zealot, which manifests right in front of Stack.
Oh,
All right. Let's see. It's got a number of interesting abilities. Let's see. So Stack doesn't really have faith, I guess. How sad.
He
Let's
believes
see.
in luck.
Oh, he do believe in something then. Interesting. Okay. Alright. This creature appears, and it is going to try to dope up, I guess. Yeah. So... let's see... yeah, it will begin trying to cast a spell.
Ah, shit.
Anybody?
Um,
Anybody? Is any around the corner? No?
Nope.
Okay. It's gonna roll to see if it causes a wild surge. This will be a 5 or less. No problem. Magic's easy. It is casting a spell, a 6th level spell.
Oh,
Sorry, 6th
what?
rank spell called Zealous Conviction. You bypass the target's rational mind, instilling them with unshakable conviction and zeal. This is something straight out of like One Piece. The target gains 12 temp HP and a +2 status bonus to will saves against mental effects as their faith overrides the signals from their own bodies and minds. And then you tell the target to do something. Nice. Let's see. It must comply with the request. Though if it finds it repugnant, it gets into will save. On success, it ends the spell's effects on itself entirely. It tells itself in what language does this thing speak? Necril. Anybody speak Necril?
I do.
No. Oh, you do? Okay.
Oh, I
It's
speak
all-
Necrol. Yeah.
All right, great. All right, it tells itself, punish the faithful. And then that's the command it gives itself. Bloop. And now it has one pack command left. It's gonna target Stack, and it's going to use Hand of Despair. In 5e, it would have clawed you. I just want you to remember that. Hey, buddy, where's our Hand of Despair? There it is. All right, that is going to be a hit, but not a huge hit. Just a gentle 22 points of void damage.
Void damage. Okay.
Void damage, yeah. Imagine if you could just make a character that's immune to void damage, and then it would be so inconvenient for it to not be able to be healed by magic that the DM would inevitably just let it be healed by magic anyways, so you just get void immunity. It'd be pretty cool. Alright, let's see. When hit by an abandoned zealot's Hand of Despair, a creature capable of divine spellcasting or with divinely granted abilities. I would say you don't have any of those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Alright. Sounds good. That's his turn. Zenny, to you.
Step.
Okay, smart move.
I will do an exploit vulnerability on this creature in front of me. And I would also mention Zenny is faithful in her way. She identifies strongly with Erasni.
Oh, okay. Do you derive any of your abilities from?
No.
Okay, and you're not a divine caster.
No.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
That just told me a lot, which I immediately forgot, but that's okay. I will.
The creature is resistant to all damage except force, ghost touch, or vitality, which is, positive energy at home. And it has double resistance to attacks from non-magical things.
Alright, let's do an instructive strike.
Okay.
So I whip them.
So force damage, you
I
say?
hit them.
You do hit them. Give me some damage.
So it's 10 damage, and then they have some weakness on their end and some resistance across.
All right.
And I get to do a recall knowledge. The instructive strike.
Okay.
With,
Okay. So what feats do you have to mitigate
Yeah,
the stuff?
There's dubious knowledge, and then the esoteric lore is applicable to all monsters.
Okay. And what's esoteric lore do? It just lets you apply it to anything?
It's just a knowledge skill that applies to all monsters, curses, and haunts.
Okay.
Sounds like all three.
All right. So you're pretty sure that these are abandoned zealots, which is to say that these were devout divine casters whose bodies were destroyed, but whose spirits could not pass on. They were filled with confusion and resentment for the living, especially other divine casters. Okay, you may ask me 2 questions about them.
Sure. Got scary abilities.
Do they, scary abilities, like can they cast fear?
Sure.
Let me see. So one of their abilities is if someone casts a divine spell nearby, they can not only counter the spell. Sorry. They have the ability to counter divine spells that are cast near them.
Right. Any
then
like weird resistance? Oh, is there more?
Yeah. Well, and then okay, you're asking for what weird resistances?
Yeah, like special conditions for its demise, that kind of stuff.
Oh. Okay.
Good question. Good question.
Yeah. You think that they might have an aversion to religious doctrine. So if somebody were to spend an action to shout religious doctrine at them, it might be able to debuff them.
That's all from me.
All right. Okay. Stack to you.
All right. Stack is going to first cast a spell. It is going to be Sure Strike, but here's your D20 roll. Easy. Yes.
All right.
I just get advantage on my next thing. So now I'm going to Spell Strike with my gun sword. On this thing. So strike, keep higher. Roll. Okay, here's the roll for it.
Okay.
Here is the spell. I am going to use a focus point to amp imaginary weapon.
Imaginary weapon. You create a simple weapon of force. Make a melee spell attack roll against your target's AC. If you hit, you deal 2d8 bludgeoning or slashing damage of your choice. On a critical success, you deal double damage. You can choose to detonate the weapon to push the target away from you. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
But it's built into the.
Yeah, it has the force tag to it. Yep.
Yeah. And then and with I don't know if the amp posted, but oh yeah, there it is. Amp. So it'll strike twice if it hits. So
oh wow. Okay.
Uh
Well, you did hit. It says with a 23.
Yeah. So here's the
Okay.
D20 for the Wild Surge. 6. Alright, cool.
Okay.
So yeah, oh, okay. Alright. Here's the damage. So this
So do you attack with your primary weapon and then more weapons pop out of that weapon? Is that how
Yeah.
you're using imaginary weapon with? Okay. Alright. Let's see.
So here's the damage from the spell.
Okay.
And then be this twice.
Okay.
And
So
then
you roll it twice?
I guess I roll it twice. Do I roll it? I don't know if I roll it twice, but I will.
Where's the amp effect?
Amp. You form multiple
okay.
force weapons
Yeah.
toward the bottom.
And lash out at multiple foes. You make 2
But-
imaginary weapon strikes, each against a different target.
So I was talking to Josh about how
Uh-huh.
when it's built into Spell Strike, I can't do it, but the second strike still happens.
Okay, so does it have to be against a different target? Because it says here you make 2 each against a different target.
Right, but you're spell striking, so you just do one of them against your main target. Like
So you wouldn't get the secondary one, right? Because
Oh.
with amped, it says you form a multiple weapons. You make two. So I feel like it still has to be against the second target if you manage to have that second attack.
It's normally 2d8, and then amped it's +2. So it should be doing 6d8 damage against your main target and nothing else. So because amp heightened +1, 2d8. Its level is rank 3. Oh, is that the one that starts at? No, it starts at 1.
So what's going on here? Is there one 48 or 2 48s?
Neither of them should do 48.
Oh, sorry. No,
Okay.
it should be 68 on one.
Yes.
Okay.
So whichever one you shot takes damage from your gun and then takes 68 force damage from bludgeoning damage from imaginary weapon.
Hmm. Is that just a way that it combos with Spell Strike?
Yeah, that's a
is that why it's
specific
doing
spell
that?
strike
It's
combo.
just-
Yeah.
Spell strike, you can't hit other creatures than the one you're spell striking.
Right. So you don't lose the secondary attack, it just gets to go against the primary target?
Well, no, imaginary weapon is normally it's a single target spell, and then you amp it, turning it into a focus spell. It's against that single target plus one other.
Uh-huh.
Spell strike, you ignore the plus one other part, so it's just spell against the main target.
Okay. I guess I was just trying to figure out why it does 68 damage off a cantrip.
Oh, right. So, look, it does 2d8 bludgeoning or slashing, and then every rank heighten goes up by 1d8, right? It's a
Yeah.
psychic cantrip. Psychics get better cantrips.
Oh,
But the
got
amp,
it.
When it says amp, that means it's turning into a focus spell, costing him a focus point.
Got it. Okay. All right.
And then it gets better when you use a focus
I
point.
hadn't seen the psychic cantrips at work yet. Okay. All right. That is a shitload of damage. Can I have the damage from the gun, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, it's huge hit. Okay, so takes the gun damage. All right, which is none because the gun's not magical, I guess. And then we go here, and you takes a lot of damage from that, but it didn't have the force tag on your damage because you just rolled the damage manually. So I'll add.
Bludgeoning nature.
Yeah, but I thought if it had the force tag, wouldn't all the damage be force? It says it effects with this trait deal force damage or create objects made of pure magical force. Oh, or
It
create
creates
objects.
Yes,
Ah.
It says if you hit, you deal 2d8 slashing or bludgeoning damage. Your choice.
That's rough. That's like the poison in 5e, where like there's poison status and poison damage when there's like a force object, but it doesn't deal force damage. Yeah. All right. Anything else from Stack?
That's it.
Okay. Sorry for that long turn, guys. Trying to learn about these new features. All right, Ketrin, to you. Ketrin,
Okay.
you big.
Yes. I used my Color of the Shifting Spider to
Oh, at the
use
beginning of
my mutagen.
initiative. Nice.
Yes.
Grandma Bane. All right.
Yes. So, although I didn't really think this out because that's a small hallway and I am big. Although arguably, I am only tall. I am not wide. How tall are the ceilings?
The ceilings in the hallways are 10 feet, and the ceiling in this room is 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have.
Oh my god! It made you really big. Oh, you're
Yeah.
in multiple spaces. That's part of the problem. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put you like here. Oh no, you're in multiple spaces. It's just, anyways. Keep going.
Well, anyway,
There you go.
if possible, I would
Mhm.
like to walk in there. But if you feel like that would be impossible because of my size, I will do something else.
Here's the problem. It wouldn't be impossible for your size. I would say you'd be able to pull yourself through the entryway. It would be impossible because of the rules of the Pathfinder universe. You could not share a space with anybody else in there.
Okay. In that case, assuming Zinni told us about their dislike of religious doctrine, I am going to yell out something along the lines of, "Come out here, you desecrators, you criminals against the gods. I will spite you.
Oh, okay. So you shouting some religious doctrine at them?
Yes, I
Okay,
am.
yeah. Give me a religion check. You could roll it openly for all the world to see.
Randy pulling out the
Okay.
Bible on them.
Yeah.
Taking them to Sunday
Oh
school.
shit! Okay, so because of your feat, where sometimes you get information that's true and sometimes you get information that's false, Senny. As they hear this religious doctrine, it do have an effect on them, but it doesn't debuff them. It does, however, make them really pissed off. Both of them turn their attention towards whoever has the cheek to be spouting such drivel in their presence. And you guys in the room get the feeling that Ketrin is the priority target now.
That was my goal.
Nice. So it
That
still
was my
worked out.
goal.
It still worked out.
So-
All right.
I am going to. This may or may not work out, but I'm going to ready a lay on hands.
Oh,
for
okay.
when one of them gets within touch range,
Okay. All right.
and that will be my turn.
Okay. Fair enough. Vulture, to you.
It's very crowded in that room, and I ain't gonna go in there. So, seeing this one zealot that is behind quite a bit of cover, unfortunately, I'm just gonna take a shot and then just move away. So, first thing I'm gonna do is one action, quick draw, bring out my arbalist, and take a shot at them. .33 to hit, but I don't know if that's reduced by cover or anything.
This is the closest one right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can see a sliver of the token.
Yeah, unfortunately, that would give them the good cover. It's plus what, 2? Let's see.
Cold cover's like
Greater would be +4.
Oh, plus 4, yeah. So it is a hit, but not a critical hit.
Okay.
No. All right.
No max damage. But probably
Sometimes max damage regular is better than a critical hit. Maybe not on guns though. All right, they take some damage from the attack
All right. Then I'm going
and
to
are bloodied, such as it were.
Then I'm going to spend an action to reload, and I'm going to reposition myself. Stay right here.
Oh, that's a choice. All right.
And then because I can hear him, I think I'm just going to use my last action to hunt prey. And that's going to be it.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Play would pass to agitated. All right. Is agitated gonna juice up? Let's see. They really want to get to Ketrin. But they do need to power up. Okay, they're gonna start casting a spell. This one.
Action, I'll strike them.
All right.
Oh.
All right, that is a regular hit. They will take some damage, but unless it's a crit, it doesn't cancel the casting. Got it. Okay. So they will cast the rank 6 Zealous Conviction on themselves. And they say Necrol punish the living. And I guess they're gonna juice up. Oh, here we go. All right. They've got one action left. You're kind of in the way of trying to get to Ketrin, so I guess they will just attack you, Zenny. You know what? You've already used your reaction, right? Yeah, they'll fly over you. Okay.
Okay. So I will use my reaction then to lay on hands this guy.
Oh, beautiful. It was waiting for that with its trap card. So as you go to do
I
that,
mean,
I know it's I really appreciate you doing it because the other group has no spellcasters, so these guys didn't really get to do anything cool in their fight. So here we go. They're going to use Elegy of the Faithless. A divine spell is cast within 30 feet of the abandoned zealot. They howl an Elegy of Regret, forcing the spellcaster to attempt a will save. You are not a member of their former faith, so you don't have the higher DC to worry about. So give me a will save.
I will
Ooh.
hero point that if I need to.
You will need a hero point.
Okay. Much better.
Oh, your faith is stronger than their lack of faith, and you are able to keep casting the spell. All right, so give me a D20 to see if there's anything spicy with that spell.
Okay.
All right. Against an undead, do you have to touch them or anything? Is there an attack roll, or do you just do damage?
Yeah. I mean, it's
The saving
Against an-
throw.
yeah.
That's a
There's
saving throw. Oh, okay, great, great,
Yeah.
great.
They must attempt if they were to save.
Yeah. This is how many times I've seen this used on an undead. So.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Well, no, I played an entire campaign 1 to 10 full of undead, and I think 2 of us had lay on hands. I don't know if any of us ever laid hands on the monsters. So
-2 to AC. It's actually really good.
yeah. All right, fortitude save. Here we go.
Ow.
Oh shit! All right, they crush it.
Wow.
So that would be no damage on the success.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
as you go to pump your divine energy into the creature, you feel that this creature in life was some humanoid worshipper of Bry who was led astray, whose beliefs were shattered, and then faced the consequences of terrible decisions, consequences that cost him his life and his soul. But so dark is his evil and his regret that the positive energy does not hurt him.
Okay.
But it would normally, but you know, because he rolled a set. Yeah, we're flavoring it.
Yeah.
We're flavoring it. All right. And that is its turn. As its turn ends, the music gets a little lower. Combat music gets a little lower. And yeah, Vulture, Stu, and Ketrin, you hear something unnatural, breathing, slavering. Something knocks Stu aside, and out of nowhere lunges for Vulture,
The fuck?
who is off guard against this attack. The creature that is revealed
Sick.
is, well, it's a little hard to describe. It has a feline body with a long serpentine tail. The tail ends in a mass of pulsating tumors, and from that mass of tumors, crystalline shards with sharp, piercing angles have erupted painfully from the flesh, glistening with a turquoise fluid that might be blood. The end of the tail seems to be a mouth with 3 fanged hooks that opens eagerly, revealing an inner mouth, and inside of that, a large, gazing eyeball of blood red coloration. All along its body, orifices open, revealing eyes that gleam like blood-filled sacs. Mouths appear and disappear along its length, and it looks as if hundreds of smaller creatures are swimming just beneath the surface of its glistening blue crystalline flesh. each of its 4 legs that also at the same time resemble arms end in 3-toed claws, each of which bears a long scimitar-like razor-sharp black claw. The creature has a roughly feline but also humanoid torso and shoulders, but erupting from that mass is another orifice that seems to have given birth to a mass of writhing tendrils and worms that make up the creature's neck and what passes for its head. The face of the creature has a lion's mane of hungering mandibles, each of which ends in razor-sharp hooks. The nose of the creature is another one of those crystalline shards. This one has not yet punctured the flesh of the face, but has stretched it obscenely. You see the glistening red eyes of its face skitter about, swimming through the flesh like scarabs through sand. You get the feeling that in the gaze of this creature, your body is coming undone at the seams. The creature attacks with its hungry jaws.
Thanks, I hate it.
Nah, it's cool.
Okay.
He's friendly.
Right? It gets a 29
Oh,
Okay, that's just regular.
for 22 points of damage. Let's see. And then the creature begins to cast an innate spell. And it disappears.
Huh.
All right. Bella, it's you.
None of y'all saw that.
Yep. Okay. I gotta keep playing like that didn't happen. Whew. Okay.
Definitely heard something from the next room.
Right. Fuck.
Something
But
that was not natural.
pretty sure that Vulture would need to do a point out action to make us aware.
Ooh,
of the-
fair. I mean, he could shout that there's something here, but you wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to like see it or anything. Yeah.
Right. But from where I am, I would continue. Can I make the argument that I was investigating when this encounter activated, and that this guy would be the focus of my investigation?
Yes, and you never got a chance for that. All those actions we having at the same time. So you may ask 2 questions about this creature.
Oh.
And I will confirm that, yes, these are once devout followers whose faith proved false. Abandoned zealots return from the doorstep of the afterlife after being denied the eternal reward they expected. They are consumed by self-loathing for the lives they squandered to false faiths and empty creeds. These souls serve as terrifying and implacable, yet ultimately pathetic foes. That was a little mean-spirited. All right, so 2 mechanical questions.
What's their antithema? I'm sorry, what was it pronounced? Anathema?
What's their anathema?
Yeah.
Okay. They hate divine casters above all else. If you can get the right of it here, if they encounter a priest of their former faith, then they can be frightened. Yeah, it has to be of their former faith.
So that's important to know. I don't want to be afeared right now. What? Feel like you told us if they had weaknesses, but they don't. They're just you can damage them with certain things.
So what's your other mechanical question?
What's their AC?
Their AC is 22.
Oh, that's too bad. Okay. So as a part of it being the source of my investigation, I can devise stratagem with a free action, and I have a new ability called Shared Stratagem. So now first I gotta make it hit. Let's see.
Okay.
So why is it not rolling? I thought I hit apply fact. Oh, maybe because I didn't target him.
Oh,
Okay,
I think that'll
nice.
hit. Yeah.
That's probably going to be a crit. So because it's going to hit, I can then make it flat-footed to one of my allies. So I will choose Zenny.
Okay.
Next time they attack, it will be flat-footed to them.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second. I am loading with a Dread Ampule. And here it comes. Right,
Oh,
so-
yeah. So
well,
that'd be an
this-
18 plus 13 would be Jesus, like a 41. That's definitely a critical hit. No,
Cricket.
31, yeah.
31.
Map is fun. All right, so that's a critical. Okay.
20 mental damage.
All right.
And it is a feared if it can be feared.
I don't believe it's immune to a fear. Immunities. Nope, it could definitely be a feared. And it's
Right.
critically a feared, so it's frightened too.
That's awesome. I'm going to follow up at map with I have just another one of those. No, wait.
Okay.
We'll take one of these out. I'll map with something that means a little less. This is gonna be -5. This is probably gonna miss. Yep. Because that's just a 12.
Okay.
And then with my last action, I'm going to stride.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4 to here, so I can see what's going on with Vulture because I heard him call out, and that is the end of my turn.
If you stand next to me, I can protect you.
I have one more movement, so I will
All right.
do that.
Sounds good.
I was trying to give you flanking or something.
All right. As play ends, we go to the top of the round, and Hip Hop Abandoned Zealot is up. All right. Let's see. It definitely wants to get out there and attack that person that taunted it with their faith. So they got a pretty good flight speed. So they will just fly over everybody because 10-foot ceiling in this room. And yeah, they can make it. So they will fly all the way over to here. And I guess we'll keep them, I don't know, 10 feet off the ground. Because it's a 20-foot high room. 15 feet off the ground? That sounds dope. Alright. I think they would get a flank on you. Because you big and they're on opposite sides of you. And Katrin, as it flies over here, you would think that it's going to attack you with its attack. But maybe it will use a spell on you. Yeah, it's going to use a spell on you. This spell is called Crisis of Faith. Here we go. I guess I don't need to tell you what the spells are because we have like a whole system for identifying them, but they're just so neat, so I just can't help but like talk about them. You need to give me a will save. You're pretty good at these. Oof.
I will hero point that one as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and it's worse.
No. Okay. So, what this spell does, you assault the target's faith, riddling the creature with doubt and mental turmoil. That deals 6d6 mental damage or 68 mental damage if they can cast divine spells and additional effects. Alright, so roll damage. How do I tell it that they're a divine caster? I guess we'll just roll it. There you go. Alright, so this is going to be mental damage 6d8.
Oh. Also,
yeah?
Question. I'm assuming the answer to this is no, but it didn't include my spell guard shield, which I think would have given me +1?
That would put you up to a 17. 19. 19 was
the first
not hit the DC.
Okay, alright.
Yep.
I just want to make sure. That's fine.
Alright, so 28 points of mental damage and stupefied for 1 round. Not too bad. Not too bad. It would have been better for him to attack, but it was a cool spell, so I'm trying to use it. Oh, I have to roll to see if he calls the Wild Surge. That could be a problem.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Roll D100 real quick. I can't believe we're dealing with Wild Surge on a Saturday morning. This is nuts.
What?
Who could have foreseen this?
Thinking of expiration. Nightmare is being in the range.
27. It's a secret, so I can't tell you guys what it does. Oh.
These are always the scariest.
Okay. Well, that happened. All right. Zenny, to you.
Sick. I will stride.
Okay.
Let's go here. Now, whip. I'm in range of both of them. Let's test something out.
Okay.
So I have a thing where a feat from this level, where the personal antithesis applies its weakness to all of the identical type, right? So like these are both advanced and zealots.
Mhm.
So the weakness should be applying to equal ones, but it might not. Let's find out.
Okay.
I will strike the flying one. Okay. So now we can find out if it applies that 5
You can hit the
weakness.
flying one that's 15 feet up.
Well, if it's in
I guess
range of
if-
hitting Ketchen, then it's in range of my whip.
Oh, because you're 5 feet. Wouldn't 5
Well,
feet
there's
tall?
no Pythagoras in weapon ranges for some reason.
Okay.
So if I'm 5 feet and can strike 10 feet up, that's 15. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
incorrect then.
Yeah, go for it.
8.
All right.
So does it do the weakness thing automatically on your end?
It must be because it's
Sick.
yep. I moused over. It is doing both the resistance and then the weakness.
That's impressive, to be honest. That's... Ooh, I could give Ketrin Spooky Liquid. Yeah, I will pour Spooky Liquid into Ketrin's mouth. My
Their-
turn is...
Their mouth that's like super
Take a
high. Oh my
sip.
god.
You gotta bend down for this.
I mean, she's just a normal height person.
Have 18
Are
healing,
they?
Ketrin.
They're a dwarf.
A dwarf is a
No,
medium
I'm-
creature.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right. Let's see. Play passes to stack the deck.
All right, I guess I will stride.
Put all in one pile. Perfect if there's any Kono attacks coming.
All right, what's going on here? All right. I will. So you said they're only vulnerable to force. You said okay.
Well,
in
no, I
positive
mean
damage.
force damage, ghost damage, or ghost touch damage, or vitality damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have force. So I need to rectify that at some point.
Mm. Magic missile. Are we allowed to call it magic missile still, guys? Is it?
Magic
No, it's
darts.
Force barrage?
Force barrage. I
Oh, man.
will actually use a spell strike. I should probably save these, but I have enough spells, I think.
Mm.
Oh man, this is great. I'm going to use Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
So here you go. Here is the damage. Oh, first I need to attack it. So yeah, sorry about that. Did it roll?
I see shocking grasp. I don't see the attack roll.
That's weird.
Attack roll.
All right.
Okay. That's gonna hit,
all right.
and then
Damage from Shocking Grasp.
okay.
Damage from Sword.
All right.
I'm done after that.
Okay.
Problem with this massive amount of different damage types is that resistance will apply to each of them individually.
Yeah. Ketrin, to you.
Okay. I am going to do a good old bonk twice and raise the
Alright.
shield.
Sounds good to me.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
One more time.
we go. Yeah, frightened -2, off guard -2. All right, you drop a
Little
hit
bit.
on it, a little bit of
A little
damage.
bit. All right, and then I'll raise my shield.
All right, sounds good. Play passes to Vulture.
Now that people are coming into this room, Vulture's going to say, "There's another entity here. Unsure what it is. Making sure invisible."
Are you pointing it out?
So, it did it actually go invisible? In which case, it should just be like concealed, or did it
Oh,
teleport
no, it would be
away?
hidden to Vulture and undetected to us because we didn't see it.
Well, I would have seen it.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, if Catcher's in the same room.
Well, I mean, to know what it
also,
did,
it could
you would have
happen
had to
same thing.
identify the spell that it used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know what it did.
Well, but
I mean,
I'm
if
just
you know
saying
where
that.
it is, then you can point it out. And if you don't, then I guess you can't.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do what I was thinking earlier.
Okay.
Last he knows that this thing is right here, so he's gonna take a 5-foot step to here.
Okay. As you do, nothing happens. Keep going. Keep going. Okay.
You mother. I'm just gonna finish off the one that I was already attacking. Ow. No. We're gonna reroll that ish. Where's the thing? There we go.
Okay. Critical hit. Oh my god. All right, 39 points of damage to this boy right here.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Does he have anything like cool, like when he dies or anything like that? Let's see.
That's why I never put in the hero points today.
Nope. I think this is goodbye. I think this is goodbye. All right. It takes so much damage. It lets out a howling scream and turns to dust. Its mask clattering to the floor.
Okay. Shield. For something else. All right, cool. Oh, whoops. I just got a hero point, so I don't need that anymore. Okay. And then last action, I am going to hustle away with a running reload. And that's going to be it for me.
Okay. As your turn ends, oh, that's an interesting place to end your turn. Okay. As your turn ends, the Vulture, all the music fades out. You hear something breathing right behind you.
Oh.
Oh, poor baby boy.
All right. It lashes out with its hungering maw.
Well,
Yeah,
like
this
in a
time.
horror movie, you guys can all see what it is now.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
Only hitting for 22.
Nothing personnel kid.
And then it is going to follow up with a slashing attack. Yeah, no. It begins casting a spell. And it vanishes. And then Vulture, you hear the music just start back up.
I believe this thing is pursuing me now.
Oh dear.
All right.
What the fuck was that thing?
Yeah, so you guys would all have caught the description. I guess, Bella, at your angle, you would have only seen parts of the creature.
I had a pretty good view of it. It was only
Yeah,
slight
yeah.
cover.
Yeah. Alright. Top of the round is this other spooky boy. Alright, let's see. Spooky boy, Ketrin. You're terrible. Terrible with all that religion. All that faith. They're gonna teach you a lesson. So they are going to... first they're gonna try to frighten you. Okay, so in the common trade language of the region, but with a maybe slightly older dialect, they say, "Here, where time stands still, your god can offer no solace." Oh, that's just scary to him. Here we go. We're going to roll a demoralize.
Hey, wait, I thought I was after Vulture.
Oh, my bad. I skipped ahead. My bad. Yeah, you're up, Bella. All right. So maybe he won't get a chance to stay or do any of these things.
No,
All right.
I'm not going to be able to kill him.
No, let's see. No, positive attitude. What do you got?
I'm going to stride forward, and then I'm going to use the rest of my action coming to hold an attack for when that thing appears again.
Oh, specifically the blue thingy.
Yes, I'm going to shout out, stay within sight of me, Vulture.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Alrighty. Let's see. In that case, now we go to the thing, and Ketrin says all the stuff, and now it's going to try to do the thing, and blah, blah, blah. Alright. Demoralize. Ketrin, its words mean nothing to you. You got a clever retort as a free action?
The power of family is always with me.
Oh shit. He feels that
That is
capital
my
F.
domain.
Yeah, he feels that capital F, and he's like, oh no, I've made a mistake. Any minute now, a man's gonna run me over with his car. So he's gonna do...
point the zealot knew that he fucked up.
Right. Alright. So that's gonna be a hit with a 32.
I will shield block it.
Okay. Alright, here comes the damage. Ooh, it's 20 points of void damage.
Okay, and shields. How do they work? My shield
Yeah,
hardness
right?
is 10, so that means
Ooh, when you would take physical damage, bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing from an attack.
Spellguard
Oh.
shield.
Oh, but a spellguard shield. Okay, so that lets you
Okay.
go against. All right, that's the good stuff. All right.
okay. So the shield absorbs 10, and then both me and the shield take 10.
So
correct?
It works against spells. I don't think this is a spell. right?
When you have this steel shield, yeah, we got to read it. When the shield field, Eldritch Glyphs grants Guardian's magic. When you have this steel shield, you gain a circumstance bonus to saving throws against spells that target you. Wait. And you could shield block spells that target you if you have that action. Oh, it have to be spells specifically. All right, well that's... All right, sorry, Ketrin. So you get your reaction back because it wouldn't trigger because the damage type... Yeah, so you would go instinctively to raise your shield, and this is kind of a cool scene. Its ghostly arm just passes right through and reaches into your chest to squeeze your heart for 20 points of void damage.
Okay.
All right, with its last action, it will... Oh, wait. Since you are a religious person, you got to make a will save. It's going to try and pull your spellcasting abilities out of your body and eat them. So this is a good one to pass.
Okay. And when does my stupefied go away?
It would have gone away at... let's see. Stupefy... let's see... it would have gone away at the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, my...
Yeah,
Okay, so that's gone away.
it's for one round. Yep.
Okay.
So...
It was giving me a negative.
Oh, holy shit! All right.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you do not lose all of your divine spellcasting abilities. Okay.
I mean, not that I have
Right,
the
yeah.
I only have the one. I used it.
Yeah.
Like your family.
All right. That's true. Capital F family. Zenny, to you.
Let's stride. Vulture, don't go anywhere. Oh wait, I don't need to stride. Instead, I could be smart, and I'll just drop my chalice. Then
You drop your chalice on the floor?
it'll be fine, I'm sure. But
Okay.
maybe.
Let me mark that on the map just in case.
Just everyone stay in view.
All right, this is the chalice. There we go.
And
There needs to be a mod for that when you drop something, it actually spawns it out onto the field. I know item piles can do it. I guess if I gave permission to players.
So I'm using Doctor Visitation to go here and heal
Okay.
Vulture.
All right.
Is that an issue?
Why would it be an issue?
I mean, if there's a monster there, then it might not like me being in this town.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Same.
Yeah.
So let's do a medicine on you.
Okay. How come there's no like medicinal flanking? Like 2 doctors, 180 of you. They grant a bonus.
So Vulture, you can have 23 healings.
Thank you.
And then I will spend 2 actions to ready an action of exploit vulnerability on the blue lad if it appears again. So don't go anywhere, Vulture.
About that.
Don't leave my sight.
Okay, I won't leave your
That's
sight.
my turn. I mean, where would you be safer than where you currently are, by the way?
In the middle of the room where
Middle of the
everyone
room where you can be attacked by all sides. Excellent.
This
Good
thing,
idea.
seems to be able to get to me no matter where I go. So
You're currently flanked by us. Like,
Now
I
he
don't
just
think
has
it cares
the
about
option.
flanking.
it's such a good position. Anyway, my
I
turn.
would disagree with that, but
I don't think it cares about flanking.
it might appear above you, and then that will negate my held action.
Then it would have to strike through the wall. That was my
All right, that's your turn. Stack to you.
All right. Feel like I have to save my features for this dog thing. Gonna go over here.
Okay, fair enough.
Going to. Who's gonna hit it normally?
It is 15 feet up in the air.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Then I'll use the range version of this.
Okay.
'Cause it's a gun sword.
Is your gun sword loaded with gun sword bullets?
It is.
All right. Is it the same attack bonus either way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then we'll just say we'll say the first attack hit. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Damage.
Okay. The bullet just sort of passes through the creature. All right. I think you have 1 action left and an unloaded gun.
Yep. Let's see. I'm gonna. That's a 2 action spell. I'm gonna end my turn. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Get your handle this one.
All right.
Hey,
Let's
skip me.
see. Oh, my bad. Ketrin, you're up.
Okay. I will bonk twice and raise.
It's these Scottrick players with their auto passing. It's all right. All right, so you spin around and you go to slam your shield into the creature, but it just turns to mist around the shield and reforms. You bring it back around. Creature, once again, just sort of fades through the attack. Then you raise your shield. Your engagement has definitely excited the creature, and its essence is sort of roiling about like a boiling cloud of steam. Play passes to Vulture.
I'm again. I'm going to take a 5-foot step. I'm going to Fire at the cultist. Still up. Let's do
That's
a-
gonna hit.
Let's do a regular hit. Still does.
All right.
Don't want to be bunched up.
If you stand next to me, I can protect you. I have a new ability.
Alright. I'll move here.
Nice.
With running relay again. And I want to see if this still happens. So the second time it came after me while I was over here, I was still off guard against the blue creature, right? That hasn't really gone away, or was it for that?
Oh
first
no,
time
no,
it
that
attacked
should
me?
be gone. I calculated in the off guard. It still would have hit, and it didn't affect it one way or the other. You wouldn't have been off guard because you heard it. I'd say just sort of appear behind you.
Okay.
It was not the same as the initial attack where you watched it where you watched it like predator style, like fade
through the wall.
Well, no, it just faded into solidity.
Ah.
The second time it struck you, it was like it appeared out of nowhere.
Okay.
Okay.
And that second one didn't have off guard that time. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay. All right, Bella, to you.
Does the magical blue panther not go first?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's your turn, Bellinor.
Wasted action economy. Upset. I guess there's.
Oh, are you? All right, keep going.
Yep. I am going to devise stratagem on this guy over here.
Okay.
I can't hero point this.
Because fortune.
And I've used an action, so I'm gonna once again hold my action for the event that the blue thing appears. Because I can't attack this one. Although, hold on. I'd be at plus 13 to it, and I do know their AC. Because I asked for it at one point. It was 22.
It was 22, so yeah, it would
So I
hit.
would hit. Alright, so then I'm just gonna attack them. I already have a Dread Ampule in my hand. So here it comes. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's the same. And then I will deal damage for 13 damage, and it is afeared.
Okay. It takes some damage from the attack and is afeared.
That's 2 actions. I'm going to then follow up by putting into my hand a elixir of life.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Interesting turn. All right. Going into the next round. Let's see. That would be hip hop, abandoned, zealot. All right. There is only one target they care about, and that is Getrin. They are not. I mean, they're kind of tapped out on things to do, so they're gonna just wildly attack. Why not? Let's see. So let me confirm raw. A flying creature that just is always flying, they still have to spend an action to fly, or they have to land, right? Even if
Let's have like a hover.
Well, they don't like. Yeah,
Basically, isn't a hover, but also like you'd be totally in your rights to ignore that.
yeah,
For
yeah,
things that
yeah.
should hover.
I've
But
seen
yes,
that discussion on our
written,
Discord before.
as-
Yeah. I think that anything that their only speed is flying, should not have to spend something to keep flying. So that's going to be.
I feel like if it doesn't have wings, then like points moot.
If it flies like Homelander, then with the arms crossed and the body straight, like just the most terrifying and obnoxious flying pose you could have. Yeah. All right. it's going to go nuts. It's just going to drop everything it has on Ketrin. So this is 3 maps under the effect of fear, as it just goes nuts on you. 1, 2, and 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So you tank all 3 hits. I believe. No, looks like the first one. First one gets through. All right, here we go. First one, a gentle 13 void damage. All right. As its turn ends, but before Zenny, what? Whoa,
I apologize. I forgot to clarify one thing. My attack hit, and I'm going to designate Vulture as the person that is flat-footed too.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right. As Hip Hop Zealot's turn ends and play would pass to Zenny, you guys watch something materialize in the corner of the room here. And it is going to make an attack at Bella.
All right.
I will. Oh, okay.
Hey, look at that.
All right, what am I looking at? What was that?
Yeah, nothing.
Were you trying to peek this creature's stats?
Yes, with the action that I readied.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Let's see.
You do it in the end.
All right. Was there another interruption, or are we?
No, I was gonna shield block it, but it didn't hit, so it's fine.
Oh no, that was Zenny rolling a check. This
Yeah.
thing's about to attack. All right, so get your shield block ready. You can shield block for
Okay.
other people now.
I can. I have a
Pipe.
hit.
All right, so it's gonna make a jaw attack against Bella. Here we go. Ooh, that's gonna be a critical hit.
Okay, but I could still shield block it. So.
Absolutely. Here comes the damage.
Do we have anything to stop this?
It should be 36 points of piercing damage.
Yikes.
Well,
Said
it will.
36?
Yeah,
My
but
shield will
shield
absorb
block.
10.
Okay.
Okay, so 26.
Yes, 26, and my shield takes 26.
Oof.
And
thank
also,
you.
oh.
Thank you, Cat Red.
And also.
Yeah, this is. I was gonna say this is better because I could use my champion's reaction instead, but this is better. It
Okay.
blocks more damage.
All right, blocking the damage from it. Okay. The creature undulates disgustingly in front of you, Bella and Ketrin, and I guess everybody in the room. And then its eyes disappear into its body, followed by its lancing beak, and then the mandibles kind of plunge into the flesh as well, and the creature seems to be turning itself inside out. It begins casting a spell. And it vanishes.
So good at magic.
Alright. Play
That
passes
sucked.
to Zenny. Zenny, were you able to learn anything with that or no?
I would not have been, but also didn't apply what I should have gotten because I rerolled it, and
Uh-huh.
I think I didn't like the reroll. I was supposed to be able to put the personal antithesis on it, but I didn't do it. So next time that it's relevant, then I'll just pick it again.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna pick up my chalice, by the way, which is in Vulture's space.
Okay.
And then I'll whip this. Oh, it's really high up. But there's no Pythagoras in Weapon Reach Land, so don't ask me why. But there isn't, so I'll whip it. But it's no longer my exploit thing, so
Ooh, critical hit though.
it doesn't have any weaknesses to me
Gotcha.
because the other thing is now my weakness target. But it gets 20 damage minus whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 actions.
Alrighty. Play passes to Stack.
All right. I think I want to do something a little more useful. I want to detect magic. Like,
Okay. Go ahead and give me the D20 roll for casting Unspell.
easy.
Right. So this is cantrip 3. Does that mean it's heightened 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay. You send out a pulse that registers the presence of magic. You receive no information beyond the presence or absence of magic. You can choose to ignore magic you're fully aware of, such as the magic items and ongoing spells of you and your allies. You detect illusion magic only if that magic's effect is a rank lower than the rank of your detect magic spell. However, items that have an illusion aura but aren't deceptive in appearance, such as invisibility potion, typically are detected normally. Okay. Okay.
So it's a yes, no, and a 30-foot emanation.
All right. You actually cast this spell twice. Per the wild effect that happened earlier.
Oh, okay.
So roll another check for a wild magic surge.
Oh.
Sick.
Oh, give me a wild magic surge. Okay. Let's see.
Why can't you cast spells like the inside out dog thing?
Haven't gotten
Okay.
those yet.
Tinge of Terror. All creatures within 20 feet are affected by a powerful fright.
Don't.
Oh no.
No.
Everyone must attempt a will save, becoming
No.
frightened 1 on a failure or frightened 2 on a critical failure, and stack your level 6.
Yeah.
6 now? Okay.
This was the nightmare.
So 22. Will saves 22.
No.
Also,
Fail.
the ghost has to make one.
You better both
I'm
fail.
You guys are
close.
fine. You guys are good. Oh, no.
We're both gonna be confused.
I'm about to dump
Okay.
my bombs onto you guys.
Well, the ghost
Oh, but
is
it's almost Ketchen's turn, so we'll reduce that.
the ghost is super scared, guys. You super scared the ghost.
So on a failure, is it 1 or 2 frighteneds?
On a failure, it's 1. On a crit, it's 2.
Why did
Oh,
we
okay.
paint Vulture's beak?
It's fine then, because we'll reduce it on Ketchen.
No one paid anything. It just came that way. I have a question. I have this reaction ability.
Oh no, he'd be frightened too, not off guard. What's the question?
Resist magic. You attempt saving throw against a harmful magical effect, but haven't rolled yet. Is this thing
Okay.
harmful?
If you feel being frightened is a harmful stats effect, then yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. So then I get a +1 circumstance bonus to triggering saving throw. Additionally, if the triggering effect is arcane and roll success, I get a crit success.
This is fun. So in this particular area, the wild magic would be a divine tagged.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I know all my stuff is arcane tag, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I still get the +1 circumstance bonus, but not the second part of it. Let me do will save. +1 circumstance. Oh, wait, hold on. There's specifically a thing for this. There we go. So it's magic, circumstance plus.
Right.
All right, no problem. You only needed a success, so. All right, if you failed or critically failed, you may apply your fear to yourself. All right, and then stack. With your, let's get back to it, right? With your check, let's see. Do you notice anything unusual? Let's see.
And if I had the next rank, I could pinpoint where it was at. If it.
Okay, so all of the lamps, as you've figured out before, are magical.
Okay.
Okay. And they are generating the magic of a, man, I guess they changed the name of Continual Flame. Oh my god. Thanks, Pathfinder.
Is that the lasting flame taken?
Let's check. Alright.
I think produce
Continual
flame.
Flames is now Everlight. So it's a rank 2, yeah, it's a rank 2 Everlight.
Okay.
Okay. You don't detect any other magic, which is weird.
Huh. This thing could teleport. I don't like that.
Or if it's under the effects of invisibility, that invisibility is higher than your rank of detect magic.
Oh, fair.
All right.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay.
Oh,
Play
actually-
continues. Oh, what? Okay.
That
That was only 2. You got 1 Pac-Man left.
Yeah, I was only 2. I will use Force Fang on this thing. Second spell.
It is still 15 feet up.
It is ranged.
Okay. Okay.
Cast. No, they're not cast.
Well, which ranged weapon are you using? Your gun?
It's like a spell.
Yeah, it's in range of my daggers.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You only have 1 action left, though, right?
Oh, wait, yeah,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Only my turn. This is bad.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Catchrin, to you.
Okay. I'm gonna do the things that I do.
All right. Which is to say, bonk the hell out of this thing.
Or
Okay.
at least try to.
Hey! All right, that's gonna hit. The damage. Ooh, max damage. All right.
Nice.
This thing takes a big hit
And
that
then
only
I
seems
raise the
to
shield.
fuel its hatred for you. All right. I think everyone else, except maybe Zenny, is appreciative of not taking roughly 20 damage per per attack void damage from this thing. So you are doing God's work.
And
for
also
family.
everybody's frightened goes away
Oh, very nice.
because
so
of
much
my
better.
aura of courage.
The monster too.
I'm not confused.
No?
Thanks,
Okay.
man.
Not the
not a
monster.
monster.
no.
Dang. Okay. Vulture, to you.
Please don't move away from me.
I don't like being bunched up here.
The thing has
If
no
it
area
appears
attack.
next to you, I can reaction attack it if it casts a spell to go away again. I can't do that if you move anywhere else.
I'm a sniper. Why would I be grouped up? I understand. I
You
understand.
moved here.
Vulture, just as a reminder, this one is flat-footed to you for this
Yeah.
turn.
So
I'll turn on flat-footed attack and frightened too.
Frightened one. Oh no,
Oh.
unless it's stacked.
No, it critically failed against the wild effect.
Oh.
Yeah.
all right.
That's how useful and powerful wild magic is, y'all.
That the blue creature. I've seen it twice. I've seen it 3 times now. Has it been make? I can't see it, but has it been making? Is it still making any type of sounds? Because I would like to use an action to hunt prey, and I can do it if I either see it or hear it.
Ooh, I'm gonna need a seek action.
Specific seek action. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so this would be before you could use hunt prey. So you haven't used hunt prey yet.
Right. Here is seek. Would it be? It's blind if I do.
Okay, over the sounds of battle and the clanging of shields and rattling of armor, the instructions given to you by Zenny, Stack trying to figure out the best spell to use next, Stu yelling at Bellinora all of her shortcomings every combat round. You don't hear. I mean, was there ever? Let's be honest. Was there ever a blue? What did you call it? Blue Panther? I don't think there was.
All right, I'm gonna use a hero point to reroll that.
Oh, okay.
Doing the best I can, Stu.
Okay, yeah. It's all the words I said again.
Interesting. Okay. Well, fuck. All right. For right now, I'm just gonna turn my attention to the cultists. Take a. That didn't use hunt prey. So this thing is flat-footed against me.
Yes, I already turned it on for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank Bellinora. The power of family and teamwork is strong in Pathfinder. Yeah, I'd say that's a critical hit. Yeah.
All right. Got some crit damage.
Oh, okay. Hey, he's got resistance. Oh.
He needs to make a fortitude save.
All right. Okay.
All right, he's. Oh, that's a crit. Well, I don't know.
Still stun one.
Yeah, it's just on one. Yeah. All right.
All right.
And
Yeah,
then
good
last action. I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm just gonna do a regular reload, and that's it.
Okay. Bellinora, to you.
Okay. I'm going to. I think I'm gonna heal myself. Nah. The thing's still alive. How hurt are you? Oh, half bloodied? Yeah. I'm going to. My hands are full right now with the healing potion. I can't take out a gun. But yeah, I'm just gonna drink the healing potion that I have in my hand. Top off. Okay. Plus 14. And then I'm going to hold my action in the event that the blue creature reappeared.
Mm.
And draw a dread ampule into my hand and wait for my opportunity. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
So you're readying an action
Yes.
to throw a dread ampule. That
Should
doesn't
it-
sound very nice.
Should it return?
Should it return? Okay. Let's see. Top of the round is the Hip Hop Zealot. They're having a bad time. They're scared. You're blocking with your shield. This is just gonna be a waste of time, but you know what? It's going for it.
It's lost one action. He's done.
All right. Holy shit. All right. With its second of two actions, it flails wildly at Ketrin, screaming out in Necrol, my faith was shattered, so too shall yours. Which is, that's pretty cool. And then, here's some damage. Looking at 28 void damage.
Translate, because that sounds important for him.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. Oh. Okay. So, as its turn ends, oops, I skipped a whole round. That's gonna mess up a lot of automation. Oh man. All right. Well, let's see. The creature would still be frightened 1. There we go. All right. As play passes, whose turn is this thing is? Bella's? All right. My bad if it's like making like a it's your turn sound as I shuffle through. All right. The creature is going to reappear. Let's see. It will appear in the same spot where it was before Bella.
Okay. Held action.
Okay.
She cries in peril as it appears next to her, and she knee-jerk reaction throws this.
Okay.
Is that going to be enough?
It says it hits.
Well, no, I'm still targeted on the other thing.
Oh, that's embarrassing. No, that
I
definitely
panicked.
doesn't. That 24 definitely doesn't hit.
I'm going to re-roll it.
Ooh. Okay.
I still have 2 hero points.
Okay. Sure, you won't need them for anything else. 18 does not hit.
It still takes splash damage if it's not a critical miss.
An 18 is a critical miss.
Sad.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you for scouting out his AC a bit there. That's very
Yeah.
helpful.
All right. The creature looks at you, and in your head, you hear the scornful laugh of your father when he sees a particularly stupid person do something idiotic. And then it lashes forward with its tail. As it does.
Psychic damage.
Oh damn! 2-4. All right, go for it. as it lashes at you with its tail, it misses. Instead, striking the sarcophagus, the creature then goes to cast a spell.
Nope.
All right. It vanishes. And the sarcophagus rolls into initiative. It's in there somewhere, I think.
Huh?
Oh, there it is. All right.
I knew the sarcophagus was trouble. So I've been standing next to it the whole time.
Right. Let's see. Okay. So, as its turn ends, sarcophagus will go. Alright, don't worry guys. You're probably like, but how are we all gonna fit in this one space together? Ah, this is terrible. We've got this. Hold on. Let's see. Alright. How indeed would it, in a Pathfinder economy, I feel like it needs to be able to, like, enter combat.
The GM would just decide to move one.
Oh! I know what it does based on its abilities. All right, so check this out. Have you guys seen Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi one? All right, cool. So, the faces that line the sarcophagus, all of the mouths open with almost a mechanical precision. And then, bursting from the mouth of each of these women's faces emerges a Doc Octopus tentacle that ends in a deadly set of talons and grasping claws. These come out one after the other, 8 in total, and they fire up at the ceiling. The creature launches itself up onto the ceiling because it has a spider climb ability. And a very big reach with its tentacles, and it is a large creature. So it all works out. Alright, so we'll say that it is... shoot, where did it go? Anybody seen my creature? Did I just delete it?
Just vanished.
What the fuck?
I think.
Yeah, it just got deleted. Alright, hold on. I'll put it back in. Let's see. Upside down, on the ceiling, and let's try again. It'll be at a height of, what, 15 feet, we'll say? Upside down from the ceiling. Alright, so I'm going to say that's one Pac-Man for it to enter initiative. That seems fun. And then it is going to... Let's see... What is it going to do? Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, are we all fighting by it?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, sick.
I hope
Yeah,
everyone
it's-
to think we
Oh
all
yeah,
have despair.
let me describe it to you. This creature has a despair aura. It is a clockwork sarcophagus with Doc Ock tentacles popping out the sides and glowing eyes and all that kind of stuff. It did not trigger to detect magic because golems do not trigger detect magic. I looked it up. Yeah.
And as long as we are in this over, me and Bellanova are confused.
Oh boy. And while you're confused, you can't make reactions, right?
That's right.
Oh, beautiful.
I think so.
All right, so let's see. The first thing it's gonna do is, let's see, one action to get up on the ceiling. It's gonna scurry along the ceiling, like a hideous spider, but that's also a clockwork sarcophagus. And it's gonna go all the way to here. Yeah. That's good. But I'd say before. Oh wait, it could do this for free. Oh my god,
Oh my
that's
God.
crazy.
But wait,
Okay.
It's gonna
there's
gobble us up
more.
and put us in itself.
Hey, what?
Is it gonna gobble us up?
That'd be cool. So it has a free action called Shifting Scuttle. It allows it to step up to 10 feet. Can a creature with spider climb step? Well, no, because climbing is a different speed. You can only do that on the ground, I believe. All right. So it will use an action to move away, but before it does, it will make a tentacle attack against. Let's see. Stack? Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Rewind. I like the fact that it goes to the ceiling, but I forgot that it had the free step. So I think that we just use its free step to get to here, not be on the ceiling, and then have its full action economy. That seems like a better way to play it. Yeah.
The Fuhrer?
Yeah, it's like a 30-foot.
Oh, fuck.
I believe so. Yeah. All right. So if it goes there we go. Then it will take a. Yeah, it'll begin casting a spell. That's what it'll start doing. All right. And this is a rank 3 spell.
I'll use any.
Zenny is confused.
Well, for one thing, I can't take reactions, but also...
Because someone wouldn't paint his beak!
But also,
yes,
I can
it's
only...
Saying my appearance, I see how it is.
I can only use that reaction on my exploit vulnerabilities target, which is the blue lad.
Alright. So, anyways, it vomits forth a fireball.
Cool.
Alright, so give me them saves.
Oh man.
Zenny taking no damage with
Too confused there.
Holy shit!
I will use my cat's luck on this
You're
one.
confused, so you just kind of like duck down to kind of shake your heads like, ah, and then just the fire just washes over your backs, just like, woof.
Would anyone mind if I used a fanspiration on mine?
Go for it.
You don't want to
Go
take double
for it.
fire. You don't want to take double damage from a fireball when you're low health. Come on. All right, reroll.
Boy, still down.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, you can use your shield to block the spell damage.
Do you have your reaction back, sir? Yes, no? I couldn't tell.
Well, it's a spell, catch, and if you have your reaction, you can shield block it, right? It's a spell shield.
I thought it only...
Pretty sure it's exactly for this.
Oh, target you. I guess it's
Yeah.
Dang,
yeah,
it's so...
I don't think it works against this.
That's such a 4th edition
Oh, wait,
D&D item.
Oh,
I
Crush,
guess
I have
that
a
makes
question.
sense.
Yeah?
Do I hear the sound of dice being rolled for an invisible creature in this fireball?
I mean, do you know? Question mark?
Well, I mean, not in a like a smart alecky kind of way, like a
No.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm not sure how else to take it, honestly.
yeah. I mean, I would tell you, I guess, if you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So minor reinforcing spell guard shield. The spell while you have the shield raised, you gain a circumstantial bonus. There you go. To saving throws against spells that target you. A fireball is that not specifically targeting you? I guess. I guess not. Well, let's see.
Well, I mean, I get it to the I got the +2, but I can't use it to block.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. You can't. Yeah, you can't use it to block the fireball. Okay. All right then. I don't think so. I think it has to be.
I'm pretty sure there's a specific feat for it.
Yeah. Okay.
That I
also
use that.
The
I
shield
feel
I
like
just
you're
linked.
targeted if you're within an AoE.
Oh, it's a different shield for blocking fireballs.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. All right.
Wow.
So, Katrin, you re-rolled and got a failure, so you'll just take normal damage, not double damage. Vulture's going to take half damage. Stack's going to take half damage, and then Zenny and Bellinora, no damage. Here is.
Oh, I use this magic again. This is arcane, or every
This is
spell?
This creature is arcane.
Okay, so then that was a success. So it's a crit success instead. Technically.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. So 28 points of damage, fire damage.
Okay.
That's some
I'm
good
down.
survivability there, guys.
no.
Well, other than your tank dying, but I mean, 3 out of 5 of you took no damage from that fireball.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is really bad.
We also have to
Being
roll to
confused.
see what. Nope, no wild effect. Okay. That is the creature's... Nope, it's got one action left. Alright. It will... Let's see... Yeah, it'll go ahead and target Vulture. And it'll just try and hit you with... Oh, wow. Okay. It'll attack with its tentacle. There we go. Critically hitting.
There it is.
For 34 points of damage.
There's
As
a
it
daily one.
smacks you upside the face with its tentacle. Alright. And that is its turn. Alright. That brings us to...
Does it cause friendly fire? I didn't see that ghost boy rolling.
What? Oh, yeah.
Fireball,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. My bad. I was so distracted by the question about the alleged blue panther. Alright, here we go. Normal effects. 23 is a regular success, so this would take half the damage. So 14 points of fire damage. Alright.
It probably has some proficiency as well, though. That's just a dex check, not a dex save.
Oh, yeah,
Reflex save
yeah.
time.
Well, let me double check. Let's see. Oh, shit. Yeah, my bad. Okay. So, let's see. It rolled a 19 plus 13. So, yeah, it critically succeeded. It took no damage. All right. But we got there. All right. So, Ketrin's downed. I got to put this thing back into initiative because I deleted it on accident. And then Ketrin's turn got moved to before this creature. There we go. So now it is Zenny's turn.
I'm confused. So
Yes.
I spend all my actions making strikes. Everything is within my reach.
All right. So
So
1,
that
2,
is-
3, 4, 5, 6. You don't want to get a 5 because that would be Ketrin's unconscious body.
So I'll just roll 3d6 then, and we'll
Yep.
see. So that's a 2, a 5, and a 6.
Oof.
So what's
Okay.
a 2?
2 is Vulture. 5 is Ketrin. 6 is the
Oh, no.
hip hop abandoned zealot.
So first off,
All right.
Vulture can have a bit of damage. That damnable beak! Yeah. It's infested by those ghosts. Then we have that -5. Ketrin. It's really bad.
Oh no.
Oh God! So Ketrin was down to at 1. Then you critically hit, so they would go
they're
up
dying
to
3 now.
dying 3.
Then there's
Shit.
6 is who? The ghost?
6 is the ghost. Yep.
And I missed.
It's been fun, guys.
I can't stop this from happening, Ketred.
Well, Vulture's before you. Maybe Vulture can like do something about that fucking mask. But is there anything else yellow in the room? Yes, it could be.
I don't. I mean, yeah. There's these like yellow pots all over the floor.
I guess Stack has like a little cape that's yellow.
Oh no. He's
Well,
got a
his
yellow. He's got.
arm
Doesn't he have a
glows
yellow?
yellow.
Yeah, he has a glowing yellow hand. He's got
Yeah.
yellow eyes. Oh man.
And Stu's
Yeah, I don't know
kind of
why you-
yellowish.
You guys have been ragging on me this whole time.
Oh,
And the
you're the most-
candles around the
listen,
sarcophagus.
He's not yellow, he's
Look
brass.
at your face. Look at your face. It's yellow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
and
saying
the
I'm not the
shells
only
and the plant
offender.
shell.
This guy's yellow.
I think he's
That's the
brass.
end of my turn.
I disagree with that.
Okay. The sarcophagus is yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
All right.
great.
Stack to you. You got to turn this
Right.
around, son.
Ugh. I'm running out of good spells. Well, actually, no. I've been saving my spells because of this dog.
I may have. I do not have a elixir of life. Never mind.
I do though. I will feed
Oh.
it to you.
Oh, thank God.
How do I apply this to a person?
You just use it, and then Ketrin would apply it to themselves. But that'd be 2 packs, right? 1 to take it out.
Yeah.
You have your hands free, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 1 to take it out, and then 1 to administer.
Okay. There you go. 1 HP.
Oh.
There you
my
go.
god.
And
Yay.
the elixir of life minor boost. All right. What else you guys got?
Man.
Yeah, one more Pac-Man.
Yeah, but if I use my spell, I can't Arcane Cascade. Alright, I'll just shoot I'll just throw a normal throwing knife at this.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. It collides with the sarcophagus and slides off. All right, play passes to Vulture.
Catchment's up with 1. I'm gonna shoot at the zealot because it's not like that thing's changed targets, so it's probably still gonna have to go after her.
You are not wrong. All right, that's gonna hit. Will it be enough? Pretty sure it takes a little bit of damage as the bullet shreds through its cloudy essence.
Gonna running reload as I move to
Good call.
and I'm gonna continue shooting at it until it's fucking dead.
Okay. All right, that's gonna hit. Give me some damage.
Rough.
All right. It takes no damage as the bullet just passes through its cloudy, misty body.
All right, that's it. All 3.
All right. Play passes to Bellinora.
All right, fam.
Bellinora, you're
Clench up.
confused. The only person, well, everyone's within reach, right? Because you throw bombos. Okay.
Yep.
So let's start at the top of the room. Stu doesn't count. So Vulture, you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Catherine is
5.
6.
Yeah. Catherine is 5.
Kevin's 5. Okay,
Yeah.
here we
If
go.
you want the monsters, you need to get 2s. There you go. And 6s.
Okay, that's 1, 2.
That's Catherine.
Oh, that's Ketrin. Oh, Ketrin, I'm so sorry.
Hey, I've
Kevin.
got a reaction. A reaction, maybe?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
So you're gonna.
I don't have my
take
shield
one
raised, so.
directly-
Well,
You're gonna
shield-
take one directly and one
Oh.
splash.
Well, you do have your shield equipped because shields are strapped
Yeah.
on now after revised edition. So
So targeting this one.
Okay.
All
Let me see here. And I don't have to use my strongest attack, right?
no, you don't have to burn all your best stuff. You just have to use, what you would use to attack.
Yep. So I'm going to throw at it an alchemist fire.
Okay. Yeah,
Second.
it occurs to me that the meta would be to keep some really crappy consumables on you in like your confusion pouch. So like
But-
when it's
but I know
confusion
to
time.
use- Would I know to use the confusion pouches if I'm confused?
I mean, a good
Wait.
role player wouldn't, but like yeah. Good
No,
role
we
play.
just have somebody always stand next to you, ready to switch out your pouch.
yeah.
take away my strong stuff.
Oof.
Well,
Oof.
that's
okay.
so yeah, that's at the sarcophagus. That's a
Okay.
critical miss, and if
Alright.
nothing happens, that sucks. And then I'm going to follow up with a glue bomb. I'm just grabbing things blindly.
All right.
And this one's for Ketrin. This is at -5.
Okay. Okay.
That's only. I'm sure that misses as it is.
Yeah, that misses.
I didn't target her, but and then the last one.
Oh wait, you got a 23 with that's with a -5, right?
-5. So it's
that-
She's
that-
unconscious on the floor.
No,
But Karen-
she's 1 HP.
Oh, she's at 1 HP.
We are all gonna take the poison splash damage, I think. Let me just put up glue bomb real quick.
She is
She's
still
21 AC right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can also, if my shield is still equipped, I can use a reaction to raise my
Raise your
shield.
AC
I have
to
an
23, so it still
Hold on.
hits.
I don't.
Oh my God, how is it
Wait.
still
No,
23?
it's not 23. It's an 18 because I didn't
Okay.
have my map.
Oh,
Um,
right.
I don't think this bomb has splash. Hold on. Compare.
Bombs? No,
that.
it's just a target.
Yeah.
Okay.
So great. Then she doesn't take any splash damage from that.
Great,
and
great.
do. All right, last one, but this one she will take splash damage from if I don't critically fail.
Okay.
And I have a frost vial that I can put into my hand. And who is
Okay.
this last person? They were number 4.
4 is stack the deck. So a
All
lot
right.
of people might take splash damage from it.
Yes. Here it comes. Oh shit. 1 second.
Oh my god, this is like a terrible combo because you have the yellow silk curse, and this
Oh.
guy causes permanent fear when you're within 30 feet of him.
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
bad.
are just
I'm
you guys
having a
just
bad
locked
time.
out. Okay.
So that's an 18, so it's a myth.
All right.
And then everyone's gonna take 4 frost damage around him.
But not
Or
this
Patrick.
guy because he's 15 feet into air.
Fine.
Okay.
Sorry, Ketrin, that's gonna bring you back down, I think. Unless there's
Yeah,
a way we can stop the 4 frost damage from hitting her.
Let me.
I don't
check.
get any kind of a saving throw, so I don't think so.
I don't have any
Oof.
reaction spells.
Oof. All right. So then, yeah, that 4 splash damage would drop you.
And
Alright.
there's nothing I can do about that. I
Don't
continue
forget,
to
you
be
guys
afraid.
do have your B team people, and they can do stuff like with your action economy. I mean,
You
I guess
can
not if
reroll
you're
skill
confused,
checks.
but
And
well, they have their basic actions too.
Oh, also something is weird because I. Oh wait, maybe it's just my Foundry being weird. Let me
Oh,
refresh it. I was like, it says I'm at 0 HP, but it doesn't say I'm dead.
oh, that is weird. It doesn't say that for me either.
thank you for those weak bombs, Vulture. That kind of saved us.
All right, hold on. Takes no damage. I guess I'll just make you unconscious.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
Dying. Here you go.
Our family won't let her go unconscious.
And would wounding increase to 2 at that point?
That's when you remove it.
Oh, that's when you
when you
remove
add
it.
it.
Great. Okay. Okay. And then you would be prone, which you are, and unconscious. All right, you're good. Okay, Bella. That is into your turn.
That's it. All
All right. Top of the round, the hip hop zealot who is still alive.
Oh wait, I'm dying too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then your initiative got moved above Bella's.
Big bastard around.
Oh no. All right. You are a religious spellcaster. You are down. I feel like it would target you if we were playing a very hard campaign where I wanted everyone to die. But instead, we're playing a normal campaign.
Character.
Oh, you do? All right, I'm gonna.
Do
kill you
have a
then.
backup character. All right.
All right. I'm just trying to get into character here. So you're down on the ground, so it's going to have to spend 1 Pac-Man to move. It cannot step because it only has a flight speed. It says oh, you can't take reactions because you're confused. All right, it is going to fly down to here. It will be at 0. And then it is going to target Katrin and try to kill her to make her undead like it is. Here's the first attack.
Pretty good. If it makes an undead zealot, I'll be so mad.
Oh, all
That's
right.
it.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It will. If that is actually it, it would spend its last one to demoralize Stack, who's
All right.
already frightened, but.
Ooh. It keeps moving even though I shouldn't.
All right.
Remember to keep adding that fight on 1 back, everyone. We need the handicap, I guess.
What happened?
Oh, the fight on 1 from the aura keeps disappearing even though I shouldn't.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I lost the
Okay.
frightened aura.
I mean, the aura's there, but it's not like causing fear. It just says
Yeah.
despair. Okay.
Yeah, it just says despair.
Oh, okay. So here's what happened. I went into Workbench and I turned on the frighten thing so that it would automatically like lower our frightens for us. And I bet it either has a subsetting for despair or it didn't think about despair when it was set up. But that's why it's removing it, because I thought it'd be nice to have our frightens go away automatically because a lot of people forget. But in this particular instance, yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Alright. Let's keep going. So Ketrin, the creature floats down to you, and then it is going to reach into your chest, and it is going to squeeze the last of your life force from your heart. And it is going to, you know what, since everybody's already afraid, it's just going to revel in your defeats. It's going to spend 1 action in exaltation, and that will be its turn. Holy shit! All right. That goes to the sarcophagus, or the scarecophagus, which is what its name is, which is a very Pokemon name. All right, it is going to. Let's see. It gets to step for free, so it's going to do a 10-foot step to here. Then it will move to here, and then it will begin casting a spell. Does not cause a wild surge.
It's true, Katrin. If you wanted to burn all them fan spells, you could do it.
Ooh, that's true. You could heroic recovery to not die, if that's okay with everybody.
I would hope. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, would I still die though?
I mean,
would
I
we
would
all
not
still
have-
die?
I would
Like,
not have very much HP, and nobody can heal me. The only people who can heal me are confused.
You'd be stable. We just might murder you in your sleep. But
And then we would have no fanspirations.
Ooh, how many fanspurs would you be burning?
5.
5.
I feel like
5
she should get to take a knee
fanspurs.
for 5.
Oh man, 5. I mean, there's no taking a knee. This is
I
this
know.
is a notoriously deadly dungeon. There's like actual community support for how deadly this dungeon is. When I was prepping the game,
What is this, Death House?
it is. I think the Pathfinder equivalent of Death House. Yeah, I think it is. Like, I'm very nervous about your guys' survival rate.
Well, I'm not seeing the lay at end of this
Wish I had
fight
that
as well.
context.
I developed several ulcers dealing with this dungeon.
Yeah, this is just the first
we-
room, and you spent 2.5 hours in it.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the
it
Only
happens.
we have better prepared and
I
anticipated
mean, it's
yellow thing.
technically you're dealing with 3 encounters at once, so yeah.
And the curse on 2 of us.
Yeah, and the curse.
That's
All
really
right.
what's doing it.
What's the decision, Ketrin? Do you just let it go
I mean-
and you'll bring a new character in, or
I think I just let it go because I feel like I'm just gonna die again, and then we will
There's
have no
always more fan
fanspirations.
spells. We can just binge.
yeah, there's always more fans.
Sea
of
of
us.
Thieves.
It's a new season.
Appreciated. All
I
right,
mean, if that's what you guys want, I will give it a try. But I understand if I die again.
We won't hold
Okay.
it against you. We love Ketrin.
Okay,
all right.
okay, I'll do it. I'll stabilize for all of the fanspirations.
I apologize when I kill you next turn.
All right.
So I'm no longer dying. I'm merely
Yeah.
unconscious.
It will be so
But
much
I-
worse when you are killed next round by your teammate. So, all right. The creature is the scarecophagus opens its maw and it fires a lightning bolt.
Great.
All right. Here's the template.
That's not good.
At least it's not the second age of magic lightning bolt. That would be really bad. All right, so it's gonna hit those people.
Well, it hits
Oh.
Ketrin again.
Well, that was quick.
Oh, here, hold on. I'm gonna nice DM
we
it.
go.
You
Nice.
can't tell. You can't
I
tell.
was missing me.
Oh, hold on.
Just do it from the
Well,
top
wait.
to the
There
back.
we go. There we go.
Okay.
Don't tell the Curse of Strahd groups what happened today. All right. Don't tell the Curse of Strahd groups what happened today.
They signed up, but it was in their doc. I read it.
Nah,
there it is.
there we go. We got it. All right. So we'll
Hey.
17 is one little tick forward. There we go. All right. Yeah. So the
That
three
was
of you
almost a crit.
go ahead and give me them saves.
Well,
Oof.
I mean, I'm just saying, if Bella and Zenny die, then maybe I'm safe.
Mm-mm.
And then
Okay.
Stack and Vulture can kill this thing and save me, and we'll be fine.
Oof.
All right, I'm gonna try my
Well,
best. I'm gonna-
if they could stop seeing yellow, but there's no way to stop seeing things. Like this is, what are you gonna do? Blind them? That's crazy.
It's almost as if, like a coat of paint and a glove could have fixed this.
Everyone has yellow. It was established, but yeah, you could have all gone out of your way to get rid of yellow. But the creature is emanating. It looks like a yellow light from its body. All right. Let's see. Resist magic. Okay. So, here comes the damage. Now, lightning in Pathfinder does d12s, which can be very bad, or in this case, ridiculous. So 39 points of lightning damage. Or electricity damage, I guess.
Is
Oh shit.
24 save. Or
Against its spellcasting DC, that is exactly its DC.
Wait, did you roll a wild magic for it?
I did, before we got into the debate about saving catcher or not.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
39
All right.
damage.
39.
Okay.
Oh,
So 24, that's a success. It's an arcane effect, so that's a crit success. I take no damage.
good for you. Hang in there.
I picked this resist magic thing more specifically for stack for wild surges.
Well, it came in handy.
It
I'm
did.
not offended.
Oh.
Alright, so I'll drag this heroic recovery effect onto Ketrin. Why did it say that you lost your grip on your Spellscarred shield because you heroic recovered? That's
You
weird.
fell prone, I think.
But they're strapped on now.
Oh,
Because alright. Oh, that's from a feat. That's why it did that. Alright. Heroic recovery is not the same as the other thing. My bad. Okay. Alright. Let's keep going. That is its 3 Pac-Mans. So play will pass to Zenny.
Right. Don't forget to take your damage banner.
Actually, Zenny, before your turn.
oh no.
Okay. The music stops.
Oh, for God's sake.
And
it, folks.
you watch the creature just walk into the room, and it just sort of looks at the scene before it, and it just sort of settles in to watch.
It's admiring its work.
It's done well.
All right, now the play passes to Zenny.
Right, so
Zenny, you have been trained to hunt monsters.
I'm surrounded by 4 of them.
You know that this creature is deliberately doing nothing to kind of try to intimidate you.
Mm-hmm. So confusion.
You also feel that your skin may or may not be coming undone at the seams.
Well, great, but we'll get to that when, when I feel like I have capacity for that kind of issue. Currently, I'm confused. So I've taken 2 sources of damage since my last turn. So if you look at confused, it says each time you take damage, you do a fact check to recover and end it. But it's coming from a constant effect and an aura, right?
Yes.
So,
it would go away, but then it would
then immediately
re-up again. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to get your input.
You're stuck in like a loop, basically, where you break free and then activates.
3 angry targets, or people that look like angry ghosts to me, that I'd want to hit. And then also captured on the floor. Is she one of my targets then for confused? As in, should I be rolling a d3 or d4?
Alright, let's see. You use your actions to strike or cast a. Okay, you don't shoot anyone as your ally. Your target's determined randomly. I would say that you are a trained monster hunter. Ketrin would not be a threat right now. Your life is in danger. So even though you're confused, I think that your instincts to survive would kick in. And while you would view her as an enemy, you aren't in the habit of double tapping your enemies. So that's fine. Yep.
So roll d6s then. 1, 2, vulture, 3, 4.
So
stack,
1, 2, 3,
5,
4,
6,
5 this time. right? 1, 2. Oh, you can reach the blue panther.
No, it's Vulture, Stack, and Bella are my targets.
Oh,
sorry,
okay,
I was just
okay.
gonna roll d6s because I
And
can't
treat
click
it as
on
a
a button
D3.
that just does.
Gotcha. All right, go for it.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll make it d3s.
Nice.
So that's Vulture and then Stack.
Okay.
Oh, wait, let the mask off his face. Wait. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Vulture, how you feeling after that?
Still up.
Holy shit!
And then I'll lunge at Stack with my teeth.
Oh,
With your teeth? You're gonna bite
Yes.
him?
Uh-huh.
Oh no!
where did you get fangs?
Now
Island.
he's a vampire were-rat. Cool.
I'm not aware of that.
Well,
Stack
that's
will
where
be.
we're at.
Yeah. So 5 damage to Stack as I sink my teeth into your neck.
Oh shit. Okay.
Get her off me!
Yeah, okay, that's my turn.
All right,
Two
Stack to you.
Okay. This seems good. I'm going to
That
spell
does.
strike. No, I'm going to spell strike. With magnetic acceleration towards the sarcophagus because it seems to be made of metal. Here's my D20.
You're gonna let this dude keep going? The one that's trying to.
Oh, it's still there. Oh, my
yeah,
God.
that's trying to double tap Ketron.
Oh, right. You're right. Okay. I will.
Action
spell-
economy. Action economy.
Yeah, I will spell strike it with my throwing knife with Force Fang. So I
Okay.
rolled a 9.
All right. No wild surge. You're good.
Here's Force Fang. Oh, wait, I didn't refund my focus points for that. Earlier. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. So here is the throwing knife attack. It hits. Now here is the damage. I think that gets translated into force now.
Yep. This is force damage. And your weapon damage turns to force damage also?
Yeah, I believe so. You briefly turn your attack into force to bypass your opponent's defenses. Yeah.
All right.
So both of it's force now.
So that's a total of 10 force damage. Takes the full, and it is still lingering.
I'm still dealing with that.
You're still dealing with that.
It's on its last leg.
I'll never not get funny.
Can I just? Oh, I have another focus point. Wait, can I just do this again?
Oh shit! You're still in that emanation, so you actually cast that spell twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There,
all right. There you go.
all right. I think you would still have to. Well, no, because it's infusing the strike, right? Oh my god!
Yeah.
So you actually created a spot where you could stand and just double up all your spells.
Huh.
All right. That extra damage will finish it off. At this point, Zach, I think you're pretty aware that something's going on here, so I will put it down in this area right here. When you cast spells, they are cast twice.
It's like, hey, gang, Deuce is wild over here.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
As Bella and Zenny fight the mermaid ghosts that have followed you all the way from the Yellow Sands. All right.
All right.
Beautiful.
I have one. I'll just say I'll ready. I'll actually use arcane my stance as my last action. Then.
Okay.
Everything becomes force damage now.
It's okay. That'll be good. All right. Play passes to Vulture. Vulture, I will tell you right now. You feel that if you end your turn too close to this creature, your body might fall apart.
Too close.
To the Blue Panther.
Oh, so there is a Blue Panther.
Well, I mean, it's right there on the map. I don't know.
All right.
All right, here. Since we got rid of Ghost, we can switch music. All right.
Oh boy.
You see
So-
round 2 pop up on the screen.
So from a mechanical standpoint, would it be
Okay.
worth it to bring Ketrin up with any healing?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah. I mean, she would then be considered a threat. She's stable
Yeah.
right now, right? Is the
Yeah.
concern. But here's the thing. I would say that again, they wouldn't attack the old lady on the ground. Even Bella, I think we shouldn't have her attacking Ketrin on the ground. Because you're confused, but you're also still trying to stay alive. So I would say that you would be focusing on the threats that are around the room. So it's up to you. Any errant damage could start the death cycle for Ketrin again. Getting her up could help with action economy. Just depends on what you want to
It
do.
does go before
If she-
Bella.
Yeah, but if she doesn't get up on her turn, she's gonna be in my splash zone again.
Yeah.
Only
Ooh,
if
splash
Stack
zone.
stays
Yeah.
And did her death?
If I go before Bella,
Stacks
then
it.
I can heal myself.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
maybe get away from Bella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your death saves have reset, right? Because of the heroic thing, or are they still there?
I mean, I'm at
Thanks,
wounded
Emma, when
2.
Wounded 1, because you don't increase it when you use heroic recovery.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wounded 1 then.
Okay. And what's her current AC?
I mean,
17 by the looks.
Well, I think it unequipped
So, yeah.
your shield, so we should re-equip
Yeah.
the shield. Yeah.
But a shield doesn't do anything if it's not phased.
Right. Pathfinder.
yeah. I'm not sure why it's so low though, which is
So you're
weird.
unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it will be higher when.
Yeah.
Like when I get up and raise my shield, it'll go all the way up to 25.
Right. Sorry, this is taking a while. So I have
It's a stressful situation.
I have 2 things. I still have 2 elixirs of life. I
Okay.
could put into Ketrin, or I could load up a life shot and shoot Ketrin from a distance and not be clumped up for more splash damage.
This thing does like splash damage.
But this thing also loves freaking casting, so I'll essentially just be where I am. Yeah, that would be ending my turn pretty much like right here.
That's a note. I do believe if I was moved into the corner down left from me, I would be out of the aura.
I'm going to.
Let's see. Your miniature currently says you're in the aura, but yeah, if you somehow got into this very back corner, you would be out of the aura. Unless it, moved on its turn. But at least for your turn,
Right.
you wouldn't be in the aura. So if Vulture could reposition you into this corner, then you'd be okay. Or if Vulture popped up Ketrin and she repositioned you into that corner, you would actually get to take a turn.
Alright, shit. Sorry, if I do the life shot, that means I actually have to hit and not vertical.
I mean, she got 17 right now.
I'll do that. I'm going to action, take a life shot from my bandolier. Another
Okay.
action to activate it. Third one to target Ketrin. Oh, I don't have that loaded. Oh, fuck.
All right, because
Okay.
special ammo, you gotta have it. Yeah.
So that means it's 3.
Well, it's 1 to load the special ammo, and then 1
1
to
to activate it.
yeah,
right?
1 to activate it. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
So it'd be 3 actions for me to do all that, and I wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
shoot.
But it would also be 3 actions to run up to her, pull out a potion, and administer it.
Yeah, but fuck. Oh wait, no, sorry. I was saying it'd be 1 to pull it out, 1 to activate it, and then 1 to. It's pulling it out and loading it the same action. I guess that's my question.
Yeah, I would assume so. That loading it is 1 action. So yeah, you would get a shot off, but yeah, it would still be 3 because
Okay.
you gotta like flip the little switch on the side of the bullet. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah. I
on
was
or
thinking
whatever.
of
Yeah.
pulling it out, and then I'd have to use another action to reload, and then another one to activate. That's what I was happening. Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. So, Ketrin, if you want to, what's the thing on here? I'm just gonna post it. If you want to be a willing target, you can make yourself off guard against this.
Sure.
Oh, trust me, they're already off
Nobody is
guard.
off guard.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure in case everything else happens. Oh, just, load. Right, shot. And fire.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. Then it's a D4 healing.
1.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Cool.
All
I'm
right.
no longer unconscious.
Sorry
God.
that took forever just for that 1 point of healing.
All right. And
Guess
that's
it
your
for
3
me.
actions.
Yep.
Ooh, that's rough, buddy. Since you have ended your turn in the Blue Panther's aura, you look past the sarcophagus. You see all of the Blue Panther's red eyes glow balefully. And you feel every wound you've ever suffered in this life and the life before begin to pull and tear. You feel invisible razor blades begin to unzip your ceramic casing and slice through the wiring and sinew inside. I'm going to need you to make a fortitude save against 6d6 slashing damage.
Is this like a all or nothing effect? I guess. The question-
No, this is a basic. So you will still take half damage and then potentially double damage, but potentially no damage.
All right. So if this thing has an AC higher than a 28 that we figured, I'm assuming its DC is much higher than that. All right. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it. Six.
26 is a fail.
Figured.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay. I mean, you do have your fax bow. I don't know if you want to use your fax bow. I mean, we only got 20 minutes-ish, 25 minutes-ish left.
I'll roll it.
Oh, okay.
29.
So that's a success. Don't tell the Curse of Strahd kids. Don't tell the Curse of Strahd kids. All right.
I am
so-
one of the Curse of Strahd.
You didn't see this. No, it didn't happen. All right. So 29 is the number you needed.
Okay.
So you actually would take half damage from this.
Cool. Well, it still downs me.
Well, it still downs you, yeah. So let's see. So maybe I shouldn't have asked you to use it. I don't know if that would really helped you or not. All right.
I mean,
11
at least
points of
we know
damage.
its DC is 29 now.
All right. So 11 points of slashing damage, and you see wounds just appear on Vulture that were long ago healed, and he just collapses to the ground. All right,
How do I deal?
Ketrin, to you.
Okay.
You would be a Fiad in this creature's aura. because of the despair effect that keeps getting toggled off because of this cool feature I added to Workbench. All right, so what do you do? You're prone. Your shield is still strapped on. Vulture just dropped. What do you got?
I will stand up. That's
Okay.
one action.
Yep.
Okay, so I will remove prone.
I
Okay.
think that Katrin specifically isn't frightened because he got a lot of courage.
Oh, okay.
To reduce the amount that you get frightened by 1, and it's applying by 1.
Oh, okay. There's like a fighter thing that's the same way. Okay, that's great.
Okay.
All right, so you're not frightened. Here. Okay.
So that was
Okay.
the weird thing about their ability when I saw it earlier. It's when she gets frightened, then she's able to reduce everyone else's frightened by 1.
No, it's when she would reduce it at the end of her turn, then we also reduce ours.
But it only becomes when she's.
Well, it's only at the end of her
Here,
turn.
let
then,
me-
right?
let
So
me-
she would
let
still
me
be
test
frightened
it.
during
Let
her
me test it.
turn.
No, there's 2 parts of it.
You stand
Alright.
strong
Yeah,
whenever
it's,
whenever you become frightened. Reduce
value by
condition
1.
by 1. And then at the end
Yeah,
of the
so I
turn,
wouldn't be frightened.
Oh,
because it
okay.
causes frightened 1. If
'Cause
it caused
as soon as-
frightened 2,
So
I would
right.
be frightened 1.
So if it was a video game, there's an infinite loop happening where it says you're frightened 1, and you're like, I'm not frightened 1. It's like you're frightened 1, and I'm not frightened 1. But for everyone else, they only get to reduce it at the end of your turn, and then it just turns right back on. Okay, got it. All right, cool. All right,
Okay.
so you're up. You're not frightened. 2 Pac-Mans left.
I'm gonna Doctor's Visitation on Vulture.
Ooh, okay.
So here's your medicine check. Ooh, should I just go with the train DC? I'll almost certainly hit that one. I don't want to fail because I don't have
Yeah.
any more hero points and we don't have any more
Yeah.
Fanspirations.
Have assurance?
I do not have assurance.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna go with trained. It'll be less healing, but
All right.
yeah. Okay. Very high likelihood.
Oh
of success.
shit!
It was meant to be.
All right.
Okay, 15 healing for Vulture.
It don't get any better with the crit. That is the crit result.
It does.
That is
it
the
turns
crit
into
result.
48 rather than 2d8.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
thank you.
And you can apply that battle medicine immunity to yourself. And then last action, I'm gonna Doctor's Visitation on myself, or not Doctor's Visitation, just battle medicine on myself.
Ooh, I'm gonna
I'm
tell
gonna
you,
do it again.
if you end your turn where you are, this creature's aura will begin to unzip your body and open all your previous wounds.
Oh. There.
You're still in it. You're still in it.
There.
Nope, still in it. Still
It's
in
just as
Further back.
it.
Okay. Well, then I'll Doctor's Visitation again
Oh, okay.
to be there. It
Well,
doesn't
you can
say I
only-
can't Doctor's Visitation myself.
It does say that you can't do it twice in one turn, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
Well, then I would have to be either
It's
here or
either
here.
Stay still or heal.
I mean, you could heal yourself and maybe you'll out heal the damage you're about to take.
I would say, you're more important than me.
Aw.
Don't Doctor Visitation me. Heal yourself.
Well,
Take care
we've
of
already
yourself.
Yeah.
we've already rolled dice. We've already rolled dice on this. So we gotta keep it going.
Basically, stride away or heal yourself, Katrin.
Yep.
You have to choose between the two.
Either you have to survive its attack or mine.
And what's your speed for striding?
30.
30's pretty damn good for a dwarven plate. Oh my god.
I
All
have
right.
that
If you
So
could
because I
get
have
in
the
room-
mutagen.
So you moved up to here, right? To heal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So if you went 15, 20, 25, 30, you could smoosh yourself into the side chamber if you wanted to.
and they move up and out. Oh, they are out of my sight.
Yeah.
Do you want to go
Okay.
there? I mean, you'll be
Okay.
one. That's one less target for Zenny, and you wouldn't get munched up. Bella would still see you.
I don't see her right now for some reason.
Really? She's right
Yeah, I
here.
don't-
In this
It's
room.
not letting me see into this room
Oh.
for reasons that I'm
Okay.
uncertain of.
Dark vision.
Oh, maybe because you don't have dark vision. The room's lit by a light,
I
though.
have low light vision.
Oh, all right. So, Catcher, do you want to do that, or do you want to heal yourself and stay in the aura?
I'll run away.
Okay. All right, then play passes to Bella.
You can tell me if you feel I can see her. I literally can't see her on my screen right now.
Okay, so what I see is, with your mini selected, is you can see right in the.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't selected, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm still confused. Everyone's a threat.
Okay.
Is that thing in range? It's in range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ketrin's 5.
Okay.
Can you target yourself if you think you'll knock you out of it if you get hit?
Only if they don't have viable targets.
Okay.
It's such a
Okay.
confined room that's not gonna.
Oh, Ketrin, no.
Damn.
No, can I? No.
All right, keep going. Well, make your first
Okay,
attack,
sorry.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, Ketrin. I'm really sorry. This feels bad. Feels real bad. Okay, I'm putting in my hand. What do I have left? That is minimal nothing. I've used all my weak stuff. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Ketrin. Here comes a dread ampule. Oh, it was almost a 1.
Oof. All right, that's gonna hit. Now you could hero point that to try and get a lower roll. You're allowed to do that, but I don't know.
No
if
matter
you wanna
what
do that.
happens, I could end up getting a crit, and then she
Yeah.
can lose too.
Okay.
You know, even if I miss, he's gonna get splash
No,
damage.
no, I got it. I got it. It's a bad situation.
All right, here's the damage, and then I'm gonna roll my next d5.
Okay. So 11 points, and they would be frightened 1, but then they're not frightened because of their ability. But then they drop again. All right. Next target.
Hopefully. Okay, that's going to be Vulture. That's
Okay.
not good. Man. I have the most dread ampules, so I'm just gonna keep throwing those. This feels bad. This does not feel good to attacking my allies throughout most of this fight. Oh,
Ooh.
no.
See, that's a decent reroll target.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Is there anything we can do to clear the confusion for you, or?
If I was
Get rid of yellow, and that ain't gonna happen.
You can take our eyes at this point, that's basically the option.
Yeah, they'd have to be blinded or moved out of the aura.
If I was moved out of the order, I could close my eyes with.
Correct.
But I wasn't.
But, like, I could push you out, but I don't know if
we
it hurt
got
you too.
put in the room where Katrin is, the room being a daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, here comes the hero point. Oh, please don't crit. Okay.
All right. Still gonna hit. I don't know why it's saying he's still unconscious though. What are
Yeah,
you targeting?
Hey,
Oh,
Oh, you're
shit.
still targeting me.
I'm sorry.
All right.
That would also be a
17's
map.
gonna miss. Yeah. Okay.
So but you are going to take the 4 splash damage.
Still.
All right. Sorry for how long this is taking. I'm just really panicking about the outcome of this as I kill my team. Oh, wait. Is Ketrin, now that she's unconscious? Still
Yeah,
alive?
I would switch to a D4.
Okay. Oof. 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 Sorry, Vulture. Well, no. Yeah. Still gonna be Dread Ampule. Feels bad. Feels bad. That's definitely gonna miss. It's a 12
Okay.
because I don't apply map. It won't let me apply map for some reason. I don't get an option. Anyways, you're gonna take another 4 splash damage.
Alright.
Unless 12's a... Wait, no, 12 might be a critical miss for you. What's your armor class?
21, so it still hits by 9.
Alright, you take 4 splash damage. And
Alright.
that's my turn. Sorry,
Damn.
guys.
All right. Top of
Yeah.
round 7.
I'm basically out of bombs now.
All right. The sarcophagus looks back at the claws of time, and yeah, it does not want to be unzipped by the claws of time. So it is going to use its 10 feet free shifting to move here. Then it is going to use a climb speed to scuttle up onto the wall. Let's see. And drop itself down in the corner. Alright. From here, Stack, it is going to target you with two of its tentacle attacks. Here's the first one. And the second one.
Oh, thank God.
Holy shit. Alright, and that's its turn.
I thought for some reason it got into that corner, so it went to cast 2 lightning bolts.
Alright, you see the Claws of Time does not delay its action. Actually, you know what? It's kind of curious what Zenny's gonna do. It seems like it's enjoying watching you guys kill each other. No. Actually, it wants to unzip Zenny. Alright, it is going to take, with its entire action economy, Zenny, it spends all 3 Pac-Men to take 1 5-foot step. And it trills the air with its many screams as orifices open all over its body, letting out terrible shrieking screams. Zenny, to you.
Cool. Well, now there are 5 targets in VTT. 4 targets. 4.
Okay.
We'll do Cockway starting at Vulture. So Vulture, Stack, Sarcophagus, then Bella.
Alright.
So that's Sarcophagus, then Stack, then Sarcophagus.
Alright, go for it.
It's a hit on the Sarc. Wonder how much it will resist.
Alright, that is going to hit the sarcophagus, and it seems to take full damage from the attack.
Nice.
Oh,
We've
nice.
done damage to it, guys.
It's no longer unharmed.
I'll lunge at Stack. And then I'll whip the Sarc again. That's my turn, then there's a saving throw, right?
Yes, this is a fortitude saving throw against its ripping gaze. So here you go.
Yeah.
This is against slashing damage. Oof. Alright. It's gonna be double this.
It's probably best if I do go down, honestly. Oh, it's not quite enough, is it?
22 doubled would be 44,
Oh,
right?
it's doubled. I see.
Yeah, 'cause you
So
got a crit,
I
yeah.
think with the wounds opening up for her, it wouldn't be just like, 2 little neat puncture marks on the side of her neck. Instead, it would be like dozens of various puncture marks around the
Oh,
same
God.
area.
That's
Off
heavy
the
metal.
side of her neck. Let's kill her down.
Alright.
Tying 2 across. That's her turn. Wonder what her nightmare would have been.
Oh my god. Alright, Stack.
Alright. Did we lose? But I will keep playing.
Okay.
Yeah, I will keep. Alright.
Oh, you hear in your mind a voice, and the voice just very quietly says, "Give in to despair."
You got to keep playing. 100% of gamblers lose before they until
all right.
on that last spin. Stack will cast. He'll use another point to use Sure Strike again to get advantage on this attack. Strike. Keep higher. Oh yeah. First use a d20 for casting a spell.
Is there some kind of effect of that happening twice?
The spell, yeah, I guess you would be checking for Wild Surge twice, yeah.
Okay.
Come on, we're gonna wild surge our way out of this.
I mean, sometimes. Okay.
All right,
Got
I got a
one,
four,
right?
I got one.
All right, so give me a D100.
D100.
Oh,
21. You
71.
think. Oh, 71? Okay, 71. Does this turn everything around? Let's find out. Oh my god. Hold on. My mouse is flipping out. Oh. This is the one that this is the first one you ever got, bro. So,
no.
all creatures within 60 feet are teleported 5 feet to the left, or the west, which in this case would be the left. If this would teleport them into a solid object, they appear prone next to the object and take 4d10 force damage, which means that Catron would take 4d10 force damage. Bellinora, you would be fine. The Scarecophagus, no, that is the Scarecophagus, so it would just be over. Stack, you get moved over. Zenny gets moved over. Vulture gets moved over. And the creature gets moved over. Alright, so it's not too impactful, except you just dealt 40-10 points of damage to the Catcher who's already down. So the Catcher would increase their dying by 1 stack.
I'm now at dying 3.
Alright, continue your turn, Stack.
Alright. I'm going to... Here's the magnetic acceleration Wild Surge roll.
Okay.
Here it is
It's all
again.
good. No problem.
Alright, so here's my attack roll. Wait, did I roll it already? I didn't.
Doesn't look like it.
Alright, that's fine. Keep higher, roll.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Alright. Here is magnetic acceleration once, roll damage. Make sure I'm targeting the right thing.
The creature is made of metal, so you would have a +1 bonus to your attack roll, which you already would have hit. I don't believe 26 wouldn't have made it a critical.
Alright, here's 3d6 plus 3d6.
Ooh, okay.
And then I'm just gonna double it for the sake of
for casting it twice? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, then
Oh wait, I did it to myself. Whoops, I did it.
Oh god. Alright, here, I'll do the damage to the creature. Here you go. Alright, it is bloodied by that 48 points of damage.
admirable.
As your double casting magnetic spell crumples the interior, or not the interior, but the exterior of the sarcophagus.
Okay. Yeah, Vulture, see if you could buy me some time. I think I could take this thing out.
Vulture, as he says that, you look over at the creature that is just sort of watching you, its eyes crawling through its skin like shiny beetles. It just watches you, waiting to see what you look like on the inside. Alright, anything else from Stack?
Oh, that's my turn.
Alright, Vulture. Let's buy him some time, Vulture.
I would like to amend my Factspiration answer from this previous player.
Okay.
I think Vulture's true fear is that normally, or at least from what he can understand of his make, he was a scout, he was, searching for things, he was a hunter. He is now being the hunted. Doesn't like that. Not one bit. Okay. Well, I got moved away from my gun. That's why I drew that thing there. I'm gonna spend 1 Pac-Man to stand up.
Okay.
Get rid of off guard and bulk out prone.
As you stand up, the creature turns its worm-like head at the same exact pace that you were standing up. It is rotating its head to watch you.
Oh boy. Damn it, that was one of my actions.
Remember, it's got that awful fucking aura.
Yep. You're in between 2 awful fucking Oreos, so you're like the Oreo cream in the center of an awful fucking Oreo.
And the Venn diagram overlap.
Yeah, I give you a little shot of that. Hold on. Here's the two of you inside the Venn diagram. Yeah.
If no, I would still need to get my zipper. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5 would get you into the hallway at least, but then you would be next to Bellinora.
Yeah.
And you don't have the action of coming to pull out the vial and use it.
Yeah. Well, I will. Sorry, they're all taking so long.
Right.
And if I even got up Danny, she would still be used up everything.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a stride. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. To get there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my last action. For quick draw. This time I'm going to pull out jacks.
Okay.
And I'm going to target the sarcophagus. And
No, it can be held with two hands. I think it's one of those guns that can be held with two hands or used normally.
weird, but it's not letting me have any strike actions unless it's in two hands. That's weird.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I'll take a shot at the sarcophagus.
All right.
This out.
All right, that's going to be a hit.
All right.
If you got any remaining resources, you want to burn them because you will be ending the game for us. Oh, damn. Orin would be proud. Orin would be proud. Beautiful.
I don't have anything that I can add on to this. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Apt.
All right. Then
That's
it takes the full damage, but is still going. And with that, we will close out the session.
Oh.
Oof.
We'll have a real short game next week.
All right. So let's make a note for ourselves. Play resumes with Katrin Stern. Oh, there is a double cast emanation in the pink area. I think that's all we.
I can only imagine the writer of the adventure like geeking out to themselves when they're making that curse and like wait until they get to the Cradle of Courts.
I didn't even make the connection actually.
I had a
'cause-
feeling that this was the setup for it, kinda.
Yeah, the other group found they found a way to deal with the curse, so it was like I think it occurred to us that if they were suffering the curse, they were like we would have died. Like all of us would have died. Was their feedback on this particular part of the adventure.
You don't say.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right. We'll go ahead and put you guys back on the dashboard. Oof.
Can we get more of these double spell emanations? These are great.
Oh man, you making them? You tell me.
Yeah,
You
these
tell
are
me.
Great.
Just keep casting spells.
Yeah, it's easy.
I don't.
Easy
yeah,
mode.
Yeah.
You could. I mean, if you've got single cast spells, you could trigger 6 wild surges on your next turn. That's bound to turn shit around.
What are the odds?
I don't know. I've seen some pretty wild stuff with dice. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Here's the thing. On the bright side, we get all hero points back at the start of the next session, so you'll have that to work with. It is a dire situation. This is a extremely deadly beyond deadly. This is a TPK nightmare. This dungeon.
So did they like disguise themselves to deal with the yellow, or like? We probably should have thought about this more. It's.
You probably should have, but also it's literally got a big old glowing yellow
Yeah,
light,
I
like
know.
it's a Green Lantern.
But like,
bit
if we
of
had
it.
less sources, that would have been better.
Listen, I think you'll be fine. So, going into next session, you will be getting a refresh on your hero points. You guys, you got some loyal viewers. I think you'll have some, fan smoke coming your way. You know what I'm saying?
I have 4 waiting in the bank, so.
Okay.
Need them
All right.
some
Just
of
need,
those.
just
Okay.
need to take drugs. Is all. So Bella, you can add this to your formulas at some point. But it's Shiver. It's like a Galarian version of
Math, right?
math, basically.
Yeah.
Whenever you become frightened condition.
But the stage one's really good, and then the only problem is that the addiction has a virulent trait, which means that when you get 1 save, you actually need 2 successes to reduce your addiction level.
Do you have some of that on your person?
Nope.
Oh,
But it's alchemical.
that feels like
don't know
that
that
feels
makes
like that feat that's like, I forgot to buy this in town. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I didn't. That's like the peak example of that feat. I think if
We have
thought
an
I read to buy a
alchemist drug
recipe.
dealer in our party who
Mhm.
can make this as like 1 action, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have 1 infusion point. It doesn't seem worth it.
What?
You don't think the idea of not being confused is worth it?
I can't do it though. I have to be unconfused.
Well, he's saying if they got you out of your
If
out
you
of your
just were
aura.
out of the line of sight, then you
But I
could
mean, you
make-
guys have the past bloodied. So once you get rid of that,
Wait,
you gold, and then you can focus on this alleged blue panther.
I'm just gonna put it out. It sounds dumb, but can you just put on a blindfold? I don't think being blind
Oh yeah,
is
totally.
that
Yeah.
The
bad.
thing is that we're not cooperative because we're confused.
Right.
I mean,
can be
Zenny is
overpowered pretty
because,
easily.
dying too.
Right, yeah, it's been just in general. Like, if you put on a blindfold, I think it's still only -2, right? To the
Well, then
attacks.
we'd have to roll flat checks.
I think it's better than the alternative.
Either we're completely blind or we don't see.
All right.
Because if we're not completely blinded by it, then we can still see color.
So here's the thing. Announcements. We're gonna play some Vampire the Masquerade tonight. If you're interested in seeing the system in action, learning about the system, or just you're into contemporary horror fantasy, we're gonna be doing that from 8 till 11 Eastern Daylight Time tonight. Tomorrow, Curse of Strahd Daybreak continues. Last session was extra spicy, some might say. Maybe the most spicy session so far. I don't know. It was pretty spicy. It granted me the ability to, without web cameras, see all of the players' mouths drop open simultaneously. So
Yeah, I know it caused that.
that was pretty spicy. Then we got Mythic, which, if you've been following Mythic, this might be a session that you want to watch. It might be a session you want to watch. And then Monday, Outlaws Sunset. Tuesday, Strike the Thousands continues, and so on and so forth. Whew. Middle of May, May 19th, I'm going to start running on Sunday afternoons a Dragonbane game. If you thought that this session was enjoyable, boy howdy, you could sign up for Dragonbane and have this all the time. That's not a good way to sell it. If you like the idea of your character, if you want to play Call of Cthulhu, Dungeons and Dragons, there we go. Dungeons and Dragons, 5th edition, there you go. It's waiting for you. Sunday afternoons. Just get more information on the server. And that's all I have for now. Does anybody else have any announcements before we adjourn?
I will be running a rules familiarity session for Tales from the Loop, I think, next Saturday. Or next Saturday afternoon. I just want to I'm going to clarify times with everybody to see if everyone has an hour or two just so we could go over the rules of the game before we do session 0.
Sounds good.
And yeah, if you're interested in that, you know,
Do
I
we
finally made a
have room
category.
for one more?
Yeah, we have room for one more.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you're interested in sci-fi horror, Stranger Things, like the Goonies, then definitely hit me up.
Sweet. Alright. I'm gonna play a young, artistic kid with ADHD who has a mullet because he thinks MacGyver is the coolest guy in the entire world.
Oh.
hmm It's definitely not me when I was a kid in the 80s, but, you know, that's who I'm gonna be playing as. And my token is actually gonna be my school picture from when I was a kid.
No, yeah, throw it through the
with
robot.
with the mullet.
Throw it through the bots and see if they could turn it into like an illustration for you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, get like a Pixar.
Oh man. Alright, any other announcements before we adjourn? Okay. I want you guys to know that the intention of me running this campaign for you guys was for us to learn Pathfinder together. It was not to run a meat grinder and kill all of you guys. I have read a lot of stuff online about this dungeon and ways to run it and mitigate it and have it be impactful without being the absolute end of the campaign. So, you know, but if you trust me, like, there will be a good story here, but I do not think you will make it out of this dungeon without some significant harm and losses. That's just my fair assessment of it. But we will see how things go. Alright. That's it. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Saturday. And I will see you guys around the Discord and online and all that kind of stuff. Going to our opening conversation, if you've got business ideas, I will send them to me. I will throw up when I read them, but maybe if I get enough of these suggestions, I'll start to level up my business skill, which is currently -12. So, alright, that's all I got. Enjoy your day. I'm gonna log off now. Goodbye.
Thanks for running.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for
And thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.